Hey everybody, what's up? Just waking up here in Asia and holy fucking shit. What am I waking up to? This is absolutely nuts. What I want to talk about is obviously the facts. I want to go through the facts of this. And then we're going to get into some responses, some legal definitions. I want to talk about this for a second. What's up? Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, and this is Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. And listen, guys, oh boy, I don't consider myself a channel that often covers politics or political stuff. I typically have been not doing that. But you know, when something unprecedented happens, right? And I think this is something that we can say is unprecedented. This is the first assassination attempt we have seen since the 1980s with Ronald Reagan. Yeah, you got to cover it and you got to talk about it. And especially when there's this reaction, and we're going to talk about the reaction, which is not just unhinged, but it's going on unpunished with people that are celebrating violence, right? And when we talk about the equal application of the law, the equal application of policy, it should be applied equally on right and left. And we're going to talk about that because there's some real insane shit going on right now. But real quick here, I think we've got a Junie raid. Shout out to Junie, people from Junie's channel saying, coming with the steel chair. Smoothie Swarm from Twitch, coming with the steel chair. Come with a steel chair, Smoothie Swarm with Twitch. Appreciate y'all coming over with the raid. Thank you. Chaos Smash says, Andrew wakes up and looks scuffed. Nothing changes. Yeah. I'm scuffed as fuck. I didn't have a chance to shower this morning, although I shower in the evenings and in the morning. Southeast Asia's hot. You know, I just rolled over and fucking set this up, and I was here trying to get information set up. I didn't even have my camera plugged in, which is why I was late. Crazy stuff. Did they publish the race of the shooter? We have that. I will show you a picture of the shooter before he was taken out. There is a very graphic photo of the shooter after he was taken out. I will not be showing that because I don't want YouTube to yeet the stream. I think, you know, it's pretty crazy. You can find it. You can find it out there, but I have a before picture of him before he was taken out. So we've got that. We've got that for you guys to kind of show there. And we should be live on all of the, I'm just going live on YouTube today. I do have locals up, and then let me just real quick post this on the Twatters so folks can know that I'm just live on Twitter. So let me get this up for Twitter people. I'm getting messages from all around the world right now. So a lot of my friends in Asia have just woken up. So I'm getting messages from China, from Japan, from South Korea, all over, right? And even the Chinese friends of mine that are in China are posting right now and telling me, they're like, holy shit, did this just happen? I'm like, yes. And they're like, well, he's going to win. Well, he's going to win now. I mean, that's what like literally a friend in China said that. Like, they're in China, right? You know, so they're being watched right now. And they're like, you know, we know what's up. We know what's happening. But anyways, thank you for the 50 gift wrap memberships. Appreciate that. And Big Nothing Monster Man, welcome as a new member. Appreciate you. And also real quick, before the stream started, El Win says, now there's a photo to be remembered in history, talking about the thumbnail of the video, which you guys have seen, which I think is going to go down. This photo here, guys, mark my words, this photo is going to go down in history. This is going to go down in history. This is going to be a beyond historic photo. I mean, the guy's got fucking blood on his face right here. I think you guys can see that pretty clearly. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Like, guy's got fucking blood on his face, right? Let me just zoom in here. You know, and obviously this is a bit graphic. So if you guys have an issue, you know, but come the fuck on, right? And certain people were trying to say he wasn't shot. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into what the legal definition of shot was, right? Yellow Supa demonetized. Oh yeah, I turned the ads off on this. I'm not trying to get ad revenue on this at all. I mean, this is something where we're going to get demonetized because we're talking about Trump. That's a no-no on YouTube. And then we're talking about, you know, an assassination attempt. And anytime you talk about something like that, YouTube is not going to like it. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to play the clip from the moment it happened. For those that may have missed this, for those that may not have seen it, let's do a little catch up on the facts. So this is what I woke up to. Biden,
or excuse me, President Trump had taken to the stage and was speaking. This is what happened.
Let me rewind that real quick.
Taken to the stage and was speaking. This is what happened. Biden, or excuse me.
So that's the attempt. And if you look at it, there's actually a crazier. Hold on one second, guys. One of these fucking ads is playing in the background of my window. Okay, there you go. So you've got this photo, which I think is the craziest photo of all. Now, the photo of him holding up the fist is epic. But look at this one, guys. This one is just proof positive of how close we were here. Can you guys see it? Look at that shit. That's how close. That's how close it came. Right? Copacetic says, was watching this stream mere seconds after I went on Kirsch's stream, #1 for news, Fox News. Yeah, you know what's funny is a lot of people I know, like when I went to Twitter, the first tweets I saw were screen capping Kirsche. So shout out to Kirsche, a good friend of my channel, for covering this and for being one of the first on the scene. Absolutely fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts. Let's see here. Welcome, Sebastian. Appreciate you. Invader Talk says, pack it up, everyone. Trump got his Roosevelt Reagan moment. No chance of beating him now without resorting to more shenanigans. Yeah. Yeah. Tankred said, I got told by a coworker 2 hours ago, just when I was about to go to bed. Now you're on it, so I'll put sleep off for now. Thanks, Tankrat. We're not planning to go forever. I just want to get my comments out here. Junie says, I was playing Wizard 101 when the news broke. Then I hit go live. This action has guaranteed him the election 100%. Guaranteed. Mexican Iron Man says the South Carolina Tortilla Militia has assembled and stands at the ready to defend the Constitution and protect Trump. The Taco Battalion says, America, fuck yeah. What's up, Mike? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Fallen Hero, for being a member for 5 months. The Tex Vet says this was a Teddy Roosevelt moment for him. That photo will be in the history books, and this will be make him untouchable, probably lead up to a down ticket win for Republicans. Yeah. I mean, unless a person is doing something, this is absolutely insane. Caught in 4K. Right? Why is this about a race? It's about a psycho. Yeah, no, it is about a psycho. It is about a psycho. But the point of the matter is that it's showing that there is such an animus towards this man and the trajectory is on. You don't make an assassination attempt if a person is going to lose, right? If a person is a loser and a person is dedicated to losing, right? Nobody is out there trying to assassinate the Libertarian candidate or the Constitution Party candidate or anybody else, right? You're trying to assassinate someone because you fear them. Right? An assassination attempt, and no matter who it's on, is made out of fear, is made from the perspective of fear. And violence and fear and trying to, trying to take violence because of your fear is never justified. Right? It's never justified. Wolfsman says, not confirmed, but the local police may have had drone footage of the man as he was setting up. If true, heads are going to roll. We're going to talk about that because I think there's some footage which may have been from the local police. We're going to get to the picture of the guy in just a second. Medmut says, sorry, Andrew, long time no chat. We do need to have all the info and all the facts before I believe this looks bad for the Dems, but this is how the Dems will lose the election. They can spin it all they want. Yeah, there's not much way to spin an assassination attempt. And thank you for the 20 Legal Mindset memberships. Thank you so much, Medmut. There's not much way to spin this. And we're going to get into how the liberal people on the internet reacted in a bad way. because there are some people that really have come out bad. And one thing we should be very mindful of, and this is another reason why I turned this off, is because turned off ads, is because other people have died here. So, and been wounded, right? So here is a video. This is originally, this was marked as potential shooter or victim, but this is one of the people who was an innocent bystander. I'm going to play this video.
To me, as you're trying to figure out if you're okay, what's going on, was he shot, was he wounded? Then we heard him on the microphone, Shannon, saying, let me grab my shoes as they tried to take them off. So we're just trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, so this guy, innocent bystander who was hit here. Obviously, guys, we're talking about graphic stuff today. I know you can see some blood and stuff, but like this guy was an innocent bystander who was hit, you know, and in all of this, there are innocent people. You know, please, you know, pray for them, you know, send your best wishes, no matter what religion you are, whether you're irreligious, right? You know, my heart goes out to these people that had absolutely, they did nothing wrong. They showed up to a political rally and they were killed. Right? They were killed because they were perceived as in the way, right? So please pray for those victims. It's absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible. That anybody should lose their life here. And understand, we're about to get into, we have one more clip and then we're going to get into the reaction. The thing that is disgusting to me is that there are people on the internet celebrating when people have died, right? And people have been injured. Right? Seriously injured, right? So when there are people that are wounded, that have died, and they're going out there and they're celebrating, that's fucking sick, right? That's disgusting. It's sick. And these people should not just be removed from these platforms in terms of their posts. Like, it's not just delete the post. I think these people should be absolutely punished by these platforms in the same way that if somebody celebrated an attempt on Biden or somebody on the left, Bernie Sanders, AOC, they would be banned off the platform in 3 seconds, right? Why is it okay if it happens to be somebody on one political side but not the other? We're going to get into that in a second. This is another moment from Trump. This is one that I just want to show of his moment after the attempt. And this is just nuts. Look at this. So he says real quick, I know you guys can't hear it. Let me rewind it real quick. So he was like, wait afterwards, right? Wait. That's some bad quality footage there. But right afterwards, he makes sure to get up so everybody knows he's okay. And that's when you get the epic photo. Because he's like, wait. I gotta let everybody know I'm okay. I'm still here. I'm not fucked up, right? I'm not, it ain't over, right? Is after that. He got back up and gave the fist, right? So absolutely fucking iconic. Major Rule said this certainly locks it up. Yes, I sent you another photo via Discord DM. Okay, thank you. I'll try to pull that up real quick here. If it's a photo, I may be able to show it real quick, but you know, I'm very gun shy on showing stuff on the stream, like off the cuff. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I showed that photo on Hinder. I've already showed that photo that you just sent me. So do appreciate that there. Let's see. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, Einhander just sent me this one. He just sent me this one, which is an epic photo. Knight says, one thing that baffles me is the reaction from the leftist motherfuckers. They don't have any idea that's going to just wait. We're about to roast some of these motherfuckers in a second. So just fucking wait. Eagle said, a rat. This was orchestrated by Republicans, right? Well, people are going to have crazy rats after this. And, you know, I'm going to say something, and this is going to offend people probably of all political stripes, but I believe people are, it's fine if you have a rat or theory. I believe in the freedom of speech. I believe in America, right? But it's different wishing ill upon someone. You can have all the theories you want. America is a place of free choice and free will. People can say it's a false flag all they want. I don't believe that for 2 seconds. I think that's complete bullshit. And I think it's disgusting to say that. But, you know, I protect speech, even if it's bad speech, right? Because people who have crazy rats and bad ideas, I believe those bad ideas should be roasted in the crucible of public opinion, and that we should call them out as ridiculous and stupid and, absolutely fucking retarded, right? And I could play reactions and clips today, but I'm not, because this is serious. It's absolutely mentally deficient, some of the theories that are coming out here today. This was shocking news for the EU side. Yeah. And my German cousin texted me today about this. I'm getting international text messages now. Knight, I saw your DM. Gemma says, crazy how people mock people for talking about race, but they also instantly talk about race. Can we just be people? Yes, let's just be people who are concerned about other people, which is what primarily I am. And I'm happy that Trump as a human being is alive. Guys, I don't give a fuck about your politics. I don't like when humans kill other humans unjustifiably, right? This is not war. This is not somewhere where you have a reason, right? You have, casus belli, right? Reason for war. This is not war, right? This is part of a political process that is inherently supposed to be peaceful. We are supposed to have peaceful transition of power in the United States. The difference between America, where we supposedly have the rule of law, and a banana fucking republic like Somalia, or like my border country right now, where I'm at right now, fucking Myanmar, right? Where there's a civil war, right? The difference is we resolve things peacefully in America. That's the difference we have. And in civilized, democratic countries, we're supposed to resolve things peacefully. When it gets to this, it's deserved to be violently called out as not okay. Violence should be aggressively called out as not okay, because it fundamentally undermines the rule of law and the smooth, peaceful transition of power as is clearly intended by our Constitution. We don't have a gladiatorial match to determine who leads the country, right? We have a peaceful process. Lucky Truck, welcome as a new member. Lord Dune Rider said, didn't Biden try to cut his security detail? So I have seen reports, and these are unverified. I need to get more information, and I will follow up. We're going to talk about this. So there's the official Secret Service narrative of the event. Let me pull that up real quick. This is the official Secret Service narrative of the event. Let's read this real quick. So we've got the Secret Service press statement. During former President Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, on the evening of July 13th at approximately 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a suspected shooter fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside the rally venue. U.S. Secret Service personnel neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. U.S. Secret Service quickly responded with protective measures, and the former president is safe and being evaluated. One spectator was killed. So we're confirming that the Secret Service is confirming that one was killed. 2 spectators are critically injured, meaning they probably will die, right? Or they may be close to death. Right? The incident is currently under investigation, and the Secret Service has formally notified the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Where the fuck were these guys? These guys are too busy false flagging January 6 people and Michigan kidnappers to do their fucking job. People like the assassin, or the would-be assassin, should have been arrested. I guarantee you, if you go into his digital footprint, this motherfucker was talking about it and planning it. This is a fuck up on the part of the FBI. And something is coming for both the Secret Service and FBI after this, investigating some severe negligence. And we're going to get into some statements by people in the crowd that testify to the negligence of the Secret Service and their dereliction of duty. This is fucking bad. Oh, and Tank Rat, don't worry. We're going to get into the Alyssa Mercanti one. We're going to get into the Alyssa Mercanti one in just a second. So hold up, Tank Rat. We're about to get there. But this is to Archlord Dune Rider talking about the, what's going on with the investigations and people fucking up. This is a massive fuck up. And these people at the Secret Service, yeah, they're going to answer for this shit. They're going to answer for this shit. Why did it get to the point where multiple shots were fired? Multiple shots were fired before they protected Donald Trump, right? This guy got off multiple shots. It's insane. Disbane says, while Teddy Roosevelt was shot during his speech, he still lost the lesson. That's true. That's true. Different times. Gemma says, people forget we black subscribe here too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Magma says, having my head slightly split open, skull was fine. It angers me that people think that bright red blood is fake and the shooting was staged. There's a couple of questions about it though. Dude, and people are saying that this, and let me pull this photo because so you can see the blood on his face, right? People say that this is not being shot. I have seen people tell me that this does not meet the look at his ear, right? Can you guys see it? Hold on, let me increase this yet again. You guys see his ear right there? Right? People say this doesn't constitute being shot. Like Junie says, Mr. Mindset is illegal to shoot somebody. It's very illegal. This meets the definition of assassination, an assassination attempt. It also meets the legal definition of shoot, right? And by the way, shoot does not mean just to kill, right? It also includes a basic dictionary definition. If someone shoots a person or an animal, they kill or injure them by firing a bullet at them. It's the basic definition of the word shoot. So anyone saying that he was not shot, and they were trying to add community notes on X, I'm not kidding. They were trying to add community notes, say he was not shot, he was shot at. No, he was shot. He was impacted by a bullet. That meets the definition legally, colloquially. There's no other word for that. Grazed is still shot. Just because it's not fatal doesn't make it not a shot, right? Milo says it's crazy times right now. Indeed. Children said civil war intensifies. I don't want this to be that. I really don't. I truly and genuinely don't. But anytime this stuff happens, it pushes the nation dangerously in the wrong direction. Dangerously in the wrong direction. Put that right there. North of the Rocky says, the photo kind of reminds me of the Iwo Jima photo memorial. Damn straight it'll be iconic. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? It should be. Because when someone tries to kill you, right? When someone tries to kill you, yes, you do deserve a moment. You know? I'm sorry. JV says for Filipino 2550, I'm not an American and I don't agree with Trump's rhetoric. However, I don't wish this even towards my own enemy. It is unwise to make a martyr of human beings. Exactly. Thank you, JV. And I don't wish this on Biden either. If this happened to Biden, I would not be celebrating. I would not be out here doing a fucking victory lap or like making comments on Twitter like these people. Elon Musk called out the director of USSS as guarding a bag of Cheetos for being appointed. I saw that. Let me see if I get this. Let me see if I can get that tweet real quick. But yeah, that one was pretty fucking bad. I was like, wow. King Conda said one of the worst things I've seen this whole thing is major media outlets refusing to acknowledge the gunshots, just claim them as loud as pops. Are you fucking kidding me right now? So here's the tweet by Elon that was being referenced there. Real quick. So referencing the Elon tweets. This is Elon. So before being put in charge of protecting the president, she was guarding a bag of Cheetos. This is the director of the Secret Service, Kimberly Cheadle, right? Yes, Kimberly. The 27th director, right? Prior to her appointment, she was senior director in global security at fucking PepsiCo. She was a fucking Pepsi security manager. Pepsi. Not in. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Guarding. I'm not kidding. This, look, guys. It's what it is. What it is right here. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom this in real quick so you guys see this. You guys think I'm making this shit up? Look at this. Zoom it in because I know it was a little zoomed out here. Look at this. Prior to appointment, she was senior director in global security at PepsiCo, where she was responsible for directing and implementing security protocols for her company's facilities. And she literally wrote policy on guarding stacks of fucking cola. This is a fucking I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to say it. It's going to piss people off. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's not about being based. It's about being fucking honest. This is not a merit hire. This is not a merit hire. This is not a fucking merit hire. Not at all. Max tried to call me right now. Sorry, Max. You're not going to pick up, bro. Oh, God. Okay. Max is my buddy over in Tokyo. He's been sending me a lot of this information. Hillis Mallory says, with overall discourse that the political debate has been over a year, combined with the stupid court case against a political opponent, the overall temper of the process has been boiling. Yes, this is escalation. They lost in lawfare. Mind you, they have lost the legal battle. They've lost. Supreme Court just fucked him up. He's got immunity. So what happens after Trump wins a legal battle? Somebody tries to kill him? So you can't beat him in the court, so you shoot him? That's what happens in banana republics. That's what happens in countries that do not have the rule of law. It's nuts. It's insane. It's insane. JP says, I train regularly. 150 yards is an easy shot. If Trump hadn't turned his head, that'd be it. I firmly believe God kept him safe. It should have been. Now, there's some people that have said a similar thing here. Let me go to this Destiny post, which I want to get this before Destiny fucking deletes it. This is disgusting, right? Look what Destiny posted. This is Destiny. This is your typical leftist response here. If we learned anything today, I hope it's realizing the importance of principles I've stressed many times on stream before. Having a firearm means absolutely nothing if you don't spend time at the range practicing with it. Let me read that one more time. Having a firearm means nothing if you don't spend time at the range practicing with it. He's literally celebrating and putting out here, oh, I'm sad this guy missed. He should have practiced with it. This is fucking bad. And this is disgusting. Yeah, what the fuck indeed? What's up, Lydia? Good to see you. Like, I would never say something about that, even about a political opponent. This is fucking sick. These people deserve, and this is still up. It's got 500,000 views. This guy should be banned off the platform just for shit like that. Or at least, at the very least, like, put it a fucking time out for a second, right? Like, people who are on the right, who say stuff like even sort of close to that, get banned off the platform. Even a joke like that gets you banned off the platform. It's not okay for, platforms to be having stuff like that on there and saying it's okay. It's okay for you to do that. That is not equal enforcement of policy. And I'm going to call out X on that, right? So Elon can send out base tweets all he wants. His platform is still not banned Destiny off or punish Destiny at all for that, which they would ban somebody who makes an alternative comment there. It's fucking sick. VR said, man, I literally just woke up and that's what's going on in the world. I do have to say that picture goes hard as fuck. Trump is a damn champion. Absolutely, man. Like, guys, I mean, like, this picture is going down in history around the world. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. International, right? JT said, we need to cool heads, pray for the injured and dead, ready ourselves when shit hits the fan. Yeah, always be ready, but cool heads are needed for sure. Slick Rob says, I don't know, man. Those cola wars are pretty intense. Coca-Cola merch were ruthless. Hilary Mallory says, news blur, bloody ear, glass from teleprompter. I don't think so. If you look at the angle it was at, let's look at the angle real quick. Based on this one here. I'll zoom out a little bit. I'm going to show the other photo. I don't think it's glass from a teleprompter. I really don't. It could be, but I don't think it is. Based on the bullet, the little trajectory here and, what's coming down. I don't think it's like that. Let's see here. J Squat says, I keep Seeing people on Twitter X say it was a BB gun, like what? Someone lost their life. That's fucked up. One person lost their life and 2 more people may die from this. Right? DeMaven says, I had thought something like this might happen. I'm sad to see it become reality. Yeah. This is something I do not celebrate and condemn in the strongest way possible. Kyrios at this moment might make quite a couple people believe in God. It is a miracle that Trump survived. Seeing Twitter today is wild. Guys, I am thankful that Trump is alive. You guys know I'm not a deeply religious man, but this does inspire in me, a belief in a supreme being, in a divine entity, because this is absolutely a miracle that this man is not fucking dead, because a millimeter, like an inch over, and his brains are splattered, right? And Trump is fucking dead, right? And just a centimeter or 2 over, and it's a fucking kill shot. Zed Sausage said for him, became a member. Appreciate you. But Andrew, the FBI was there. Yeah, well, that makes it even worse, right? If the FBI and these other agencies were there, we're going to get into that in 1 second. Starkiller said, when I heard about this, I was pissed and sad. I may vote for Pecora's monkey over Trump, but violence has no place in our democracy. Duke it out the ballot box, not like a third world. This is what I'm saying. And you know what? I want to say something real quick, Starkiller, and also all those that may politically disagree with Trump. Thank you. Thank you for being the responsible adults that your compatriots can't be. I know this is something that a lot of people have hard to accept, that there are not bad people on the other side. I know there are good people that disagree with Trump policies, and you are allowed to disagree with Trump's policies. I believe this is a free country. You can completely disagree with Trump's policies. That is your God-given right as an American. If you're an American, if you're not, you're also allowed to disagree with Trump. That's fine. That's your right. But we have the right to exist without being fucking offed in this world, right? Especially for our political beliefs, especially for our speech, right? That is a universal, should be a global value, that human life is not to be taken over speech and over belief, period. End of story, right? I stand for that universally, right? Universally. This is not okay, right? And this is not something that's okay on any stage internationally, period. By the way, Japan, Abe's assassination, right? Not okay. Doesn't matter. Industrious Bear said, did the shooter transport a weapon and set up a final firing position inside the protective cordon on an elevated position without getting stopped? Deep state at work. Yes, they did. I'm going to show some stuff in 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to get 3 more of these, and then we're going to continue. Timothy said the left lost tonight by less than an inch. Trump lived. The swamp died in the attempt. Yeah. Matthias says suspect is known, was a violent Antifa nutcase, posted on social media about it minutes before. Can we admit he will destroy our democracy rhetoric and TDS needs to be stopped? Yes. I think that the extremism and these attempts do come out of Trump derangement syndrome, which has been fostered by a certain group of people. There are a certain group of people that have fostered this literal demonization of this man. Look, if you look at Biden, I can say Biden is just an incompetent, a dementia-ridden old man, but he's not. It's not somebody that you, once again, this is not, we're calling a holy crusade for you to kill somebody. No, that's not okay, period, of anybody. Andreas says, don't blame Alec Baldwin. He never missed. Oh, no, that trial's over. Mark Riar said, FBI standing around like JFK or Reagan is in the office. And one more here, and then we'll continue. TextFed says CNN's first post was that he was escorted off the stage after falling. Fuck CNN for that. Newsweek said MAGA responds with outrage after Trump injured. NBC said Secret Service rushed Trump off after hearing a pop noise. Fuck you to all those polices. They're so corrupt. They won't even report what the official Secret Service press statement is. These people are moral degenerates and they're sick and disgusting. I'm sorry. Repton says, insert monkey meme. Oh no, this is insane. I'm not using the memes today because I'm trying to take this seriously a little bit, or a lot, because this is fucking deadly serious. A person's life was lost here. And another person's life was at risk. 2 other people are severely injured, right? And, but I get it. I do get it. King Conda said the teleprompter glass was a TMZ narrative. Ah, okay. Mercenary said, sorry, meant to say I have your back, Mike. Okay. Yeah. What's up, Mike? Hobnail John says, president of the Heritage Foundation did go on TV and say it's the second American Revolution and it would stay bloodless only if liberals allowed it to be. I guess this guy took him at his word. Okay, so let me get into some crazy statements here some crazy information. So here's the guy. Here's the shooter. This is a picture of the shooter. I believe this is before. This is posted. I think Jeremy from the Quartering posted this one. But here is the shooter, right? You know, and let me post this photo. It's a little bit more zoomed in, like the zoomed in photo. And I love there was a profile on Twitter that was like, yeah, this guy definitely has a Reddit account. But here's the guy. Here's the guy. Right. This is the dude. Right. He was wearing cargo shorts, to be clear. He was wearing cargo shorts. Right. So this shirt, cargo shorts. Right. There's also a picture of him with his head blown off. I'm not showing that. That it's pretty graphic. And a little blood on Trump is one thing, but someone with their fucking head popped is not great. I can't show that one, but it exists. You guys can Google it. Wolf and Wings for 10 says, extremely sad to see how little of any of this is surprising. No, but I feared this would happen. It's not surprising, but I feared this would happen. El Win said for 1,000 dong, violence like this is hard to watch. Makes me grateful to be born in peaceful time in my country, Vietnam, which was devastated by war in the past. I'm grateful as long as I live. God bless America. Yes. And I hope that all the countries, around the world, Vietnam, your country, and all countries stay peaceful. This is a lesson in what we should not have. And honestly, guys, in the eyes of the world, this makes America look fucking horrible. That we have an assassin come close to killing our president. This is embarrassing to us on an international stage. We should not have, our security services should not have assassins getting this close to killing a future leader of our country. This is fucking embarrassing. This is insane. Okay? It should not happen. It makes us look really fucking bad as a country that this almost happened. Demonson says, I personally don't like either of them, but I don't want to see either of them dead. It's insane people wish death on them. Oh, people are wishing real bad shit on them. Real bad shit. But before we get into any of that, I want to cover some of the narratives. So apparently there were people that saw the shooter. This is very important. And I'm going to get to all your chats. I see everybody in here. But there's people that saw the shooter and it was not taken action on. Let's listen to this real quick. Let's listen to the statement of there's two witnesses here. So listen in to this testimony. This is somebody who was at the rally. Listen up.
As Trump started, I noticed two officers that were looking for something or somebody. I was looking around myself and seeing a guy on top of one of the buildings go in between one building to the next, and went and told the officer that he was up there. And when I went back to my spot, I heard that people could still see the person from where they were standing. So I checked.
So after he's told an officer, they can still see the dude. There's fucking snipers that are set up. This guy shouldn't have been able to take a shot. Officer calls it in. Sniper fucking beams down on this guy. This should not. No, I'm sorry. No.
Checked that out, and I went back to tell the officer that if he came over there, he could see them. And when I turned my back is when the shots started, and then it took me a second or two to figure out exactly what it was. And then it was just getting out of there and helping some other person out with her child, and we got out, and that was the end of that. And I went and left, and that was all.
So the viewers have some perspective. Behind us, okay, is the American Glass Research.
So that's the building. That's the building right there, guys. This is the building he was posted up on. This one right here.
Company. Okay. Can you kind of describe the building behind us, the tan building right there? Can you take a look at it? And then where was the shooter exactly?
There's more buildings behind the tan building that we can see. And we were back there, and there's two or three buildings behind that, and he was on both of them.
There you go. You got him. He's yeeted up here. He's, you know, RIP. That's where he's taken out. But he was able to crawl the fuck up there and nobody saw him. This is a white colored roof, guys. This is a white colored roof. And nobody saw this shit? Are you kidding me right now? And you think Secret Service didn't scout this out? There's some fucking negligence here.
I assume both of them when he went on that small section from one to the other, and that was
People say he's laying down in a camo. There's no camo for a white roof, right? And he's wearing a green shirt in khaki cargo pants. No, sorry.
Where I last saw him was the end of his day.
So this man was able to basically climb to the next building, and you told law enforcement, hey, there's a guy over there.
Correct. I don't know how he got up there. I don't know any of that, but I definitely saw him up there. And
okay, so that's one guy. Now there's a second guy. So I want to show you it's not just one guy. Here's the ginger bro. This one is crazy as well. Listen up to this one, guys. Listen up to this one. There's another guy who gives testimony on this ginger bro. Listen up.
Someone who was, you weren't inside the event. Nope. But you were just outside. Tell us what you saw.
So we had a party here all day. You can see behind us at the Brinkles Farming Greenhouse here. We had a party. And we all decided, hey, you know, when we hear Trump up there, we're going to walk up through the field, stand by the trees out there under the shade, and watch and listen to the rally, right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea. You know,
volume is low.
but,
Volume is low. It's the video.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
Okay, let me stop there. I know the quality is bad, so let me just summarize that real quick. So this guy is saying that for minutes, he was pointing at the guy. They called it out. He was pointing at the guy for minutes, right? Not like, oh, it's seconds and they didn't immediately shoot the second he said shoot. No, I get that, right? Of course, they had plenty of time to confirm this shit, right? To scope in on this shit. They had snipers, right? Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is the insane part. This is the part where I'm like, okay, all right. And this is where the rats are going to come from, right? Meaning the theories, right? For those that don't know, maybe you don't, know that term, but the theories are going to come from that. Mockingbird said he set up inside the corridor and law enforcement was informed by multiple witnesses and the man was in dark clothing on a white roof. This is a little worse than no, it's gross negligence. It's not simple negligence. This isn't like a fucking slip and fall. This isn't a pothole. This is a severe fuck up to the point where it comes to almost wanton disregard, right? This is almost intentional. Shayna says it's a gingerbread man. Yeah. Sorry, that version I had, the audio was crap. But once again, the summary is for minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, they were pointing at the guy. Nothing. That's bad. Almost like they wanted it to happen. There's where the theories come from. Mercy said, sorry, but this proves it was a total setup now. I mean, I don't know what that proves. You guys can draw. There's a lot of theories that can be drawn from that. We're not about, I'm not going to theory craft here and sit around and theory craft here forever. I mean, factually, we had an assassination attempt, right? But I think from a Secret Service, if we take it at face value, just on the facts, there is cause for a severe investigation of the U.S. Secret Service, of the FBI, of whoever other law enforcement was there, local law enforcement. What the fuck was going on with them? Nick Cruiser said this isn't the first or last time. Not until we're ruled by computers. No, it's true, but I don't like it. Matthias says, thanks for reading the last super chat. I agree with your response. Honestly, I feel sorry for Biden. He has been taken advantage of. It's senior abuse. Biden should be at home relaxing in retirement. It's sad. Yesterday, I thought I was reporting on shit when I was talking about Biden talking about reunifying Korea and Japan. That's what he was talking about yesterday. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I thought that was crazy. This is way crazy. Bella said the left's stage 4 TDS is real. We've seen celebs like Madonna and Depp talk about blowing up the White House and unaliving Trump. And I'm waiting for the bad takes from celebrities because they're going to come. Just wait. Next 24 hours, we're going to have some real fucking bad takes from Hollywood, from people in Hollywood who nobody is fucking asking for their political opinion. Tankrat said Libs of TikTok just posted a mashup of this on X. Okay, thank you. Maybe I'll take a look at that. Appreciate that. And obviously there's a lot of good content out there. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of people. Thank you for that. There's a lot of people celebrating the insanity. Here's like some crazy people from TikTok. Let's just watch this real quick.
John Wilkes Booth, if you can hear us, if you are with us, please, John Wilkes Booth, if you're,
reminding us that the Southerners were Democrats supporting slavery.
If you're listening, please.
Let me get this straight. Dumbass! You have a fully reloaded shotgun, but you chose to use a 1-bullet.
We're not even sending our best to fucking assassinate. Because what the hell was that? Lee Harvey Oswald would never, bitch. John Wilkes Booth would never.
This is disgusting.
Today was like...
By the way, TikTok, are these people banned? Are these people banned? If anybody made a similar comment about Joe Biden, they would be removed from the platform. They'd be hardware banned. Right.
This close to being the best day ever.
Also, the person that at Trump at his rally was exercising that right that all those Republicans were fighting for. So can you really blame him?
Fucking disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. And trying to say that the fucking Second Amendment gives you the right to assassinate. Are you fucking kidding me right now? It's disgusting. Demon said, I'm amazed some civilian didn't detain the shooter before he got to the roof. He was obviously not supposed to be there with a rifle. It's honestly disappointing. It's not, it's not a civilian's job. There's so much law enforcement. Why aren't they doing their job? That's their job, right? If we want to go back to civilian law enforcement where, everybody's deputized, right? Wild West Day style, we're back and, everybody take every man for themselves. Sure. But since we have law enforcement and they've decided to abrogate our rights because, law enforcement gets some rights that we don't have as normal everyday citizens, right? Then do their fucking job. You have one job. You have one job. Stop shit like that from happening. Right? Law enforcement's job is so that this doesn't happen, right? This doesn't happen if law enforcement does its job. Period. Let me get through. I know I've got a lot and I want to make sure I answer everybody here. Nick Cruiser for 10 says the current head of Cheadle, the current head Cheadle of the security service wants Trump dead. They're clearly negligent, at the very least. Zed Sausage says it may have been a cowardly cop that just didn't want to be next, to be too afraid to be the one to do something about it. That still should be investigated. I want to know why. Will Crump says lefty commies and their media minions own this one. Well, they certainly have bad takes. Wildcade says the two-party system is cursed with two bad options for president. I've been disgusted with this race from the beginning. Yeah, and it's fine. And you can be disgusted with the race, but that doesn't mean you take out the people in it. TextVet said glorying violence is against TOS. So action? Yes, exactly. Eric Jimenez says we're a few inches away from a boogaloo scary. I don't want to know what would have happened after that. Lumi Angler says the amount of VTubers going mask off, deleting tweets is vile. I have screenshots. Oh no, Lumi, we're going to get there, Lumi. Lumi, we're almost there. We're going to talk about the VTweeters as well. And this isn't supposed to be like I'm specifically hating on people in the VTuber community because obviously I'm going to show Destiny, I'm going to show other folks, and we just showed TikTok. I'm not trying to like single out VTweeters. I don't think they're any different than other people with bad takes. Let me be clear, but since I cover VTuber news often, I want to point out a couple of those in that community. And some good people who do posts on that, like Rev, have already called that out as well, which is actually where I think I got one or two of these tweets. Xander said, if the photo in this shooter is real, then the gun YouTube channel is going to get hit by the media. He had a Demolition Ranch shirt on. Oh, did he? Interesting. Talit Adega Night Gaming says, watching from Canada, the discourse in both countries has gone off the rails. I fear for Pierre Poilievre in Canada this might happen. Yeah, Pierre Poilievre, a candidate that is not liked by the left. Now, my Canadian friends always like to say that nothing has happened violent in Canada regarding politics since the kidnapping of the prime minister by the French, by the Quebecois, a long time ago. But once again, don't think they're above this, right? Don't think anybody is above this. Elwin for 50 says, removed from the platform. Can these retards be prosecuted or something? Having malicious intent? Yeah, they could be, depending on what they post. Right. Matt Schrodinger says, one person is already dead and the left will gladly step over them because an orange man didn't get Kennedy'd. That's the fucked up shit. They're literally celebrating when there's somebody who is dead here. Art Pollard says, nuts sold this changes anyone's mind. Republican turnout will go through the roof. The Democrats should save money and retire now. It will, just objectively, yes. Big Talon 256 says, divine intervention for sure. Some of the VTweeters' reactions are asinine. Glad 90% of what seen on X has been common sense. Okay. I'll get two more and then we're going to continue. Fire PA 498 says, call your reps ASAP, need accountability. Yes. And Goatleg Face says, it probably wasn't a false flag, but remember, nothing in politics happens by accident. So the roof was close by and Secret Service didn't secure it beforehand. That's basic fucking protocol. It's basic protocol. Not K says Secretary Mayorkas apparently declined more Secret Service protection. Sent you a DM on Discord. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna move on because we have a couple things we need to cover, but I believe you on that one. Bella said, why wasn't the rooftop secured? Secret Service failed the job. Yes. Okay, so let me move on to a couple things I want to point out here, and this is bad takes. So we have our good friend, and by friend I mean absolute piece of fucking shit, Alyssa Mercanti, and thank you to Mark Kern for preserving this because she tweeted it and deleted it. Right? Look what this fucking sick individual posted. Stormtrooper saying Trump shooter revealed. Right? And then she responds to it. He didn't use VATS, which is Vault Assisted Targeting System from Fallout. So she's implying there that he should have aimed better and that Trump should have died. This is fucking sick. She deserves to be taken off the platform for this one. And once again, this is fucking nuts. Yeah, what the heck indeed, Lydia? You should not make these fucking jokes. It's not funny. Somebody died. It's not funny. It's not a joke. Right? It's not the time for that. When someone's body is in the fucking morgue, two other people are potentially dead here, and a man was almost killed as well. It's sick. And once again, this is all coming from people like Destiny too. Same sort of thing. It's the same sort of sentiment from Destiny, right? Alyssa and Destiny. And this is the problem with these echo chambers is people think this is okay. People think this is okay. I had a conversation with someone from LA, and this is the same type of attitude. When I had this conversation with, I had a conversation with this girl from LA, and she's actually conservative, right? This is a conservative girl, but she'd been in LA for so long that she thought it was legal to discriminate against white men. I told her it's not. And she's like, well, where is that written down that you can't discriminate against white men? And my jaw dropped. I'm like, the Constitution, the Civil Rights Act, right? Like, how dumb? I mean, and I'm not mad at her. It's just like she lives in a bubble where people literally think that's legally okay and it's morally okay. People think people are beginning to get so divorced from not just the law. Because look, educating people on the law, I get it that people don't understand the law. I get that. But it's reality. It's facts. This is insane, people. This is where we're at right now. This is 2024. This is the timeline we're living in. This timeline is fucked up as shit, right? People don't understand basics about how a civil society works, that violence is not okay, that discrimination is not okay, that unequal treatment is not okay. Monster Lord says for €5, I'm not an American, but I'm kind of worried they try to pull a JFK 2.0. I'm sure you know what I'm referring to. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of funny business with JFK. And this is no similar. Okay, so let me get into, some of you guys have mentioned this. I want to bring it up. Obviously, there were some VTubers that had some bad takes on this. Now, I want to say this. I have said this once, and I'll say it again. Obviously, there are good people and there are bad people, okay? There are many good VTubers. Look, Kirsha was the first one to cover this news. She was the first one to cover it, right? She's a VTuber. There you go, right? A lot of VTubers had good takes on this. But VTubers are a community, just like all other communities, that has a diversity of political beliefs and ideologies. And including in every group, there are crazy people. Look at lawyers. Look at LawTube. Look at LawTube. We have people on the left. We have people on the right. We have people that are sane, people that are very smart, and people that are absolute fucking degenerates. You know, we've got literally degenerate cokeheads in the legal sphere on YouTube, right? Every community has its good apples and its bad apples, right? So here's some VTubers, some VTweeters, and they're VTubers as well, right? That have had some bad takes. Trump dinked 140, 140. Someone finish him. Someone finish him. You know, by Tenchi Senpai VTuber. And I'm sorry, yes, this deserves to be called out, shamed. This is fucking disgusting, right? This is fucking disgusting. It's sick. It's sick. It is bannable. And once again, these people should, you know, this is something that is absolutely bannable, right? This is 140. So some people are asking, what does 140 mean? 140 is, like, from my understanding of 140, it's a number that, like, it's an angel number, that, like, angels are encouraging you to have a positive outlook and to achieve your goals, right? So it's implying that their goal is for someone to finish off Trump, right? So it's look it up, 140 angel number, right? And the meaning behind that, right? It's like the goal is to finish him. So it's like, please finish him off. It's the same thing as saying that. It's fucking crazy. Fucking nuts. Yeah, shield broken, low health, yeah. Valorant callouts, yeah. But that's where, once again, the Valorant thing is derived from something else, right? So the Valorant may be where it ended up, but they drew it from a deeper basis, right? Because a lot of these things, they come from play. They don't come from nothing, right? 140 means murder in Canada too. Okay, cool. There can be multitudes of meanings for something. None of them are okay, guys. None of those meanings of that are okay. There's no interpretation of this that's okay. Oh, and we're not done yet, guys. We're not done. Ready for this? Here's another one from Tricky Wee. This one was called out really bad by Rev. Shout out to Rev. This is fucking insane, right? Tricky Wee says, remember to always shoot your shot. Surely you won't fucking miss. Angry face, right? Angry face, right? Not the place or time, Tricky. Yeah. And then look at this. I don't give a fuck The unfollow button is right there. These people are deranged. These people are deranged. And once again, this same comment will get you banned off the platform if you said that about anybody else. If I said that about AOC or Biden or Bernie Sanders or anybody else, banned off the platform. If I said that about Macron or anybody else, world leaders anywhere, I'm banned off the platform. It's not okay because it's Trump. Sorry. PD says, greetings from your law class. Your takes are spot on. Possible escalation. Is this 1861 all over again? If he connected, it could have been. Down the VTuber rabbit hole said people are trying to set up the president that assassinating political views or other presidents is okay. And I don't like that. I'm not very political, but it's disgusting. People are complaining the shooter didn't have good aim. It's vile. And this is a very good point, because once one person tries this, it now incentivizes copycats. So if you guys know anything about these sort of incidents, whenever one happens, it heavily incentivizes people to try again. So, for example, when Columbine happened, there were a bunch of copycat shootings, right? People got that idea and tried to copycat, right? Whenever there's stuff like this, so it starts down a bad path. And by the way, that doesn't make it okay to try to assassinate Biden either. Let me be very fair about this. This doesn't make it okay to enact violence in response to this. However, human nature is a tricky thing, right? And especially when we have in-groups and out-groups. When you try to attack somebody in the in-group, yeah, that's pretty fucking bad, right? And that's why it was important that Trump did this. That's why this moment was needed for catharsis and healing. This is why Trump said, wait, and he got up and he fucking fisted, right? This is why this moment is fucking necessary. Because if he didn't do this, if he didn't come out of this stronger, there could be people that try to enact civil war type shit, right? This moment, even though it's caused so much coping and seething and anger from people that are just so deranged, this is needed for healing, to de-escalate the violence. This de-escalates the violence because this motherfucker's okay, right? He's not dead. He's not going anywhere, right? If he was dead, it would have been real crazy. It would have been real crazy. Let's continue here with some of these chats. Brandon says, IMO, this lands squarely on the government agencies, up one side and down the other. Nothing just happens. We're in the most dangerous time. There needs to be an investigation. And granted, when Trump is in office, there will be a serious investigation here into how the fuck this happened and what the FBI is doing. The FBI is too busy going through Melania's panty drawer instead of actually doing their fucking job. Right? How much do you want to bet we hear the classic, the suspect was known to the FBI? Oh, I guarantee you they knew this shit. Ancient Strawman says, Junie Smoothie is ready to go in, coach. Yeah, what's up, Junie? Good to see you. And look, guys, I may collab in the future with a lot of other stuff and talking about other stuff on this, but this one is one I wanted to just riff on myself because, you know, I've got thoughts. I've got thoughts here. Right. And also thank you for those that have sent me information. A lot of people sending me, you know, articles and information. I do want to say thank you for this one. This is from Not K, and this is a picture of how the New York Times is whitewashing or like Trump washing their headline. Let me show you guys what's going on here. So they're already trying to change the narrative here. Look at this. Trump hurt but safe after a shooting. Hurt but safe. You know what the headline should be? Assassination attempt, right? Assassination attempt. Hurt but safe? Are you fucking kidding me? They make it sound like he twisted his ankle. What the fuck are they doing here? This is disgusting. Hurt but safe? Are you fucking kidding me? This is an assassination attempt. This is not Biden spraining his ankle. I mean, Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. So let me see what I got here. Let's just go back to let me have this as the background. I think this is an appropriate background as I answer questions. I like going back to this one. It's just it's fucking classic, and it helps the catharsis. It really does. Also, Monster Lord, welcome as a new member. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. The t-shirt selling will be great. Yes, absolutely. Eric, the text vet says it's bad that he was shot. That the shot was at Trump, but what's scarier, more potential for escalation, is that a civilian was shot in front of his family. Potentially 5 people there. Innocents dying causes fear. Yes, and everybody saw that. Everybody saw that who was there in Pennsylvania, a swing state. These people are going to go home and talk about it with everybody they know, right? Shane of the Red said, Tricky quickly backpedaled, unfortunately, on a recent tweet. Fortunately, she had the common sense to do so. Something can be said. I'm sorry, though. There needs to be atonement. Professional gentleman said Tricky's apology included stating that she tweeted impulsively before she knew anyone had died. Decent apology, but doesn't remove the fact she was a mad shooter, missed Trump. Yeah, exactly. It's not okay if anybody dies, including Trump. Right? If it doesn't make it okay because you don't like the person's politics for them to die. Patrick L says, I was watching Rima's stream, shout out to Rima, and happy anniversary to Rima. I was sleeping during that. When I heard this, approximately 15 minutes after the event, she encouraged everyone to stay calm. Good on Rima. She's a very smart girl. Appreciate her. Pimp Poppy said, you think they got body cam on Trump? Trump doesn't have a body cam. They may have law enforcement footage that body cams which see Trump. That may be possible, but I think for national security purposes, they'll probably keep that private. So they have a Trump card of national security because the president's or former president's detail would be national security. So I doubt that's going to be subject to a FOIA request. Good question, though. Good question. But I doubt you're going to be able to FOIA the body cam footage from this incident. Right? Tank Rat says Kevin Sorbo is already advertising t-shirt with Trump holding his fist up. All proceeds go to Trump campaign, as they should. DCV Titan said supposedly the Secret Service put out a press release not to call it an assassination attempt. Are you fucking kidding me? No. I need to see that. If they really did that, what else is it? That's the definition of assassinate. I mean, literally the definition, right? Like, we'll just pull up Google here. Basic Google it, right? Of the Cambridge Dictionary definition. Meaning of assassination attempt. Oh, look, I spelled it wrong. Did I spell it wrong? Yes, I did. To attempt to murder someone famous or important. There was an assassination attempt on the foreign minister that year. This is the fucking definition. The definition of words doesn't exclude people because they're Orange Man or because they send mean tweets. It doesn't say an attempt to murder someone famous or important unless they tweeted something mean. Right? That's not what the words mean. This whole fucking newspeak it enrages me. It enrages me that we've entered into this era where people are trying to redefine words. It's a basic definition. I'm sorry, no. This isn't like we're going to get into like a pronoun debate or something like that. No. This is a very, very objective thing here. Professional gentleman said there are also reports that Trump's team had increased security personnel, requested it, but they were denied. Yes, I've seen that as well. Wildcat said, I think there should be as much outrage for this as there was for January 6th. I'm not a Trump supporter, and I think it's outrageous. I agree. This should be worse than January 6th because January 6th, there needs to be a lot of outrage because there's a lot of false arrests there. But this is beyond. Mercenary says, a half Guatemalan German brother, Mick, I stand with you. I won't stand for protecting your back, Mike. I stand for praying for cooler heads. Yeah. Don't live at the kingdom. Does that mean she's a DEI hire? Well, you tell me. What about this backstory makes this woman qualified? What makes her qualified to be the head of the fucking Secret Service, responsible for almost 8,000 agents, okay? And she worked at Pepsi. She worked at fucking Pepsi. How does that writing policy? Literally, guys, she was writing policy I did the same job. When I was at a Fortune 500 company, I wrote policy, right? Does that mean I should be head of the Secret Service? No, absolutely fucking not. How about you get some badass who's actually saved somebody's life? CPPC Tech says, thank you for the coverage analysis. I'm praying for the country. It's a pivotal moment exposed to true evil lurking inside people. Yes. And I am thankful that the weirdos, that these insane people have been exposed. I am thankful for people like Tricky Wee because they showed their true colors. They showed who they are. They put themselves out there. And I now know who this person is. I know who Destiny is. I know who Alyssa Mercanti is. They are disgusting, vile, partisan hacks. My family is trying a both sides thing. No. Walking corpse. There's no both sides of this. It's wrong. There's no two sides to an assassination attempt. I'm sorry, no. TextVet says we're 1 millimeter from Civil War II, possibly. Corn, the befriender, says, I don't like Trump, but damn, he looks like a Chad. Yeah, there's no, look, like I said, I've got communists from the fucking CCP, which has a goddamn firewall, which spies on your social media, literally telling me, and I got one right here. Hold on, let me read this right here. Oh my God, Trump got shot. He's going to win. And the follow-up is, oh my God, that looks like that famous painting. Yep. I love to tell them that I'm streaming on it because I know they can't watch it in Commie Land. I know they can't watch my stream. But that said, literally fucking commies know, right? So how are these deranged people on Twitter more insane than actual communists in the CCP? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Generic Wolf says the difference between him and being alive is a gust of wind. Yeah. Matthew said, I think Trump can unironically say Emmanuel now. Einhander says, sent you a zoomed in photo. You can see the circular hole in his ear. That ain't no fucking piece of glass. Okay. Thank you, Einhander. Appreciate you, brother. Let me open this. Let me open this link. Let me open this link in a new video, in a new tab here, so I don't dox any DMs. Your boy doesn't dox the DMs. Okay, so here's the zoomed in photo, guys. This is a little graphic. So it's a little graphic, but not too graphic. So here's the zoomed in photo. So you can see blood on the face, and then you see the fucking hole in the ear. See that right there? Bro. That's yeah. That's a real hit. That's a real hit. Ain't no fucking, they don't know fucking glass. That's no splatter. Right? Man was hit. Man was shot. Down the VTuber rabbit hole. I don't like Trump, but I feel sick of the reaction. I agree. I mean, I look, you know, of the two political candidates, it's pretty realistic which one's winning right now. Okay. But regardless of your feelings on who's winning or who you're voting for, you can condemn this as wrong and condemn the reaction as wrong. Completely different context, but people on the left have so easily forgotten that one bullet set the world on fire at the start of the 20th century. Yes. And once again, there are good people on the left. There are people that are intellectually honest. There are people that are okay people, that are decent people, that are good people. But there is a small minority, and those minority people, like Destiny, make everybody look bad. And that those people need to be called out by others on the left, right? So people on the left need to call out Destiny and Alyssa Mercanti. So this shit's not okay. And you need to issue an apology for this, right? Both of them. Gator Time said he didn't have an ID or cell phone on him. How could anyone have gotten that far without either of these things? Hints towards it being organized. We'll see. Art Pollard says impeachments, lawfare, assassination attempts. Trump always wins, God watching over him. Certainly looks like it at this point. He's survived all of that. Logan says the elites really don't want Trump to win. They will do anything to keep him from power. Expect something bad to happen in the future. Please pray. Yeah, prayers out there. And prayers out there for those that were the man that was killed and also those that were injured. Torgo said violence dances to its own tune. Had this been successful, there's no way what the final eventualities would have been like. I don't want to know what world we would have lived in if it had been successful. But you are right for Hong Kong 38, Justin, that Trump's next speech is going to go so hard, it's going to be historical. The numbers, the viewership numbers on his next speech are going to be epic. Walking Corpse says YouTube censorship makes it difficult to properly discuss. I know. And I could have gone live on Rumble, but the audience I would have got would have been a fraction of this. We've had 4,000 people watching here, and then we've got people on locals. We've got people on all other places. So just understand that, let's understand. And I notice y'all over here. Yeah. And by the way, thank you over there, Joe Schmo. This is another photo of the shooter that was dropped. Thank you for putting this on my locals. Appreciate you. We got another photo of the shooter. So here you go. Here's that photo, right? Literal neck beard. Here, apparently some people are saying the ID is Thomas Matthew Crooks. We'll see. I guess we'll see more from that. That's just what someone says in my locals chat, so we'll see. But alternative photo here, right? Alternative photo, pretty crazy, right? Megadeth says you didn't know who Destiny was until today. No, I know who he was. I know who he is. DM him and ask to have a conversation about his offensive tweets. I guarantee he'll chat with you live. Suspect he'll even agree with your position. I know exactly who he is. I'm not tweeting him. No, I'm not giving him a platform right now. No, he doesn't get that moment. Sorry. He doesn't merit coming on my stream because he had a fucking bad take. Maybe in the future, on a future time, future moment, but no, this is not his fucking moment. I'd rather give people who send in good information, who drop facts, their moment in the sunshine, not people put out bad information. This is not a time for debating whether or not it's an assassination attempt or whatever the fuck else. This isn't the first assassination attempt on Trump. In 2016, a 20-year-old British man tried to grab a gun from a police officer at a Trump rally in Las Vegas. I heard about that one, but it didn't get as close. They were unsuccessful. All the pick needs is the flag being fixed. The flag is pretty good. Let me go back to the flag real quick. God. Sorry, I'm seeing more bad takes from people here. And it's just like so fucking disgusting. Right? It's so fucking disgusting. But no, the flag, I think, you know what? It's okay that the flag's position is actually honestly fine. That's a fucking epic photo, as is. I wouldn't edit that. It's real. It's real as fuck. This shit is real as fuck. LVT Esper, welcome as a new member. Appreciate you. Highwin as a member chat said NBC claimed it may have been an attempt. They're fucking disgusting. Steve C as a member said, anyone upset he lived has lost any moral high ground? I agree. Cat for Hire, thanks for the one. See, Mercenary said apparently he was spotted the whole time by drone and set up and the police knew about it. Well, we'll see when we get the drone footage. People reported him and nothing was done. How bad if true? It's really bad that we know that people reported him and nothing was done. So that's something that is actionable and is proof of clear, gross negligence. Scorpid Black Dragon says, JFK, MLK, RFK in my lifetime. A suspect ID is important indeed. Wild Case says groups like Antifa have been hiding behind the right to protest, and been protected for too long. Yes, they need to be investigated if they had anything to do with this, for sure. Hobnob John says reporting by the Washington Post is saying the building shooter was outside the security perimeter. Bullshit. Guys, they check such a wide area, and anywhere that has a shooting profile to the stage is something they would have checked. That's complete crap. And if that's the way they did their policies, then guess who needs to be investigated and literally thrown in fucking jail for creating policies that allowed this potential act, right? That's near treason to allow a viable shooting position not to be investigated so close to where it went down. Director Kimberly Cheadle. Thank God Trump is all right. I may not like him, but I would never wish someone harm on him. I agree. Eric said, considering the SS was created to prevent this, Secret Service, they have done a crappy job. There's been 9 attempts since 1865. Attempts. Once again, there'll be attempts, but this is the worst. This is the shittiest protection job I've seen of all the assassination attempts. Pretty fucking bad. Rodrigo Nakamoto says, who says it isn't intentional? We don't know that yet. Wikipedia refuses to label this as an assassination attempt because the shooter may have only wished to injure Trump. Clown World. This fucking infuriates me. This sort of shit infuriates me because this is a sort of 1984 newspeak bullshit. It's going down. From BNO News press conference in 10 minutes. We'll see. We'll see. If you don't mind, I'm going to say this. America has the elected system of Ireland. All these negative campaigning would be minimalized. I know nothing about the Irish system. Know nothing about the Irish system. I tagged you on X about the investigation. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. I'll get to some of that. I know it's hard to cover it, right? It's hard to cover it. Yeah. And I want to say something real quick too. Okay. So apparently there's a lot of people coming out here and having bad takes. I just want to put out there real quick. A lot of people, even people with big audiences, are dropping stuff. Let me put some other bad takes here. Sorry, people are sending me so much stuff, guys, so I'm trying to cover it all. But there's some other VTubers and people with audiences that are having bad takes. So Dina Turano, here, Crimbo. Trying to be slick. They're trying to be slick. Try Again by Titanica. Yeah, you're not fucking slick. And it's not funny. Right? I am with the, that is very much, very much, very much not funny. Right? Yeah. I'm just making sure. I'm just checking a couple things here. Okay, yeah, people sending me the mainstream media. Let's cover some mainstream media coverage of this. This is good. Trump removed from stage by Secret Service after loud noises startles former president. Fuck you. Okay? In all seriousness, fuck you. Like, beyond fuck you. Fuck you. Okay? Trying to frame this as if the president was scared. You people are fucking sick. And this is the US media. This guy, David Jackson, might as well work for fucking Pravda. Do you guys know what Pravda was? That's the former piece of the USSR. This is fucking disgusting. It's sick. It's vile. It's propaganda. And it's propaganda where people's lives were lost. Somebody died to those live noises. You fucking sick fuck, Dave Jackson. You piece of shit. You're a vile human being for running with this. You are a vile, sick human being, and you deserve to be called out and shamed. Trying to using this as an excuse to try to frame this as a way to make Trump look weak because you are a deranged fucking lunatic. I'm sorry. Let's continue here. This is just pissing me off. NBC, Secret Service rushes Trump off the stage after popping noises heard. Popping noises. Like it's a goddamn firework or fucking bubble wrap. Popping noises. Trump injured at rally. Trump whisked off stage after loud noises. LA Times, CNN, NBC, USA Today should be fucking disgusted with yourselves. And you should also issue an apology and fire those people. And fire those people. If this was if somebody posted something like that, in the inverse, it would never be okay. It would never be okay. By the way, Eagle, I did get your clip. I did get your stuff. Guys, I know a lot of you are sending me stuff, so just I'm getting to it. But one sick thing about this too is a lot of these people are just in it for the clout. Look at this motherfucker, Tenchi Senpai over here. Oh my God, I'm famous. This is what I call a clout goblin. If you guys want to know what I mention clout goblins a lot, and I talk about this. This is literally the manifestation of it, right? People are happy. He's probably happy I'm streaming about him right now, right? This is why I normally don't even talk about this sort of stuff. This is a rare exception, but this is the definition of a fucking clout goblin. These people are so deranged. And this is a cultural, this is such a disgusting thing about the culture. This is a fucking sick thing about the culture, that people care more about their goddamn clout than they do about human lives. This person cares more about clout than human life. When we talk about gatekeeping, this is the type of person you want to gatekeep out. This is not just the trash of America, Tasha said this trash of America. This is the trash of the world. This is somebody who by international moral standards is a piece of fucking shit. And the fact that we've devolved as a culture to the point where there's anybody who think that's okay, right, it is not all right. And look, I understand dark humor and all that, but there's a time and a place and a manner, right? This is not the time. And these people were not throwing this out there for nothing. People just sending me more stuff. Thank you, by the way, for everybody who's sending me stuff out there. Ooh, this person edits for a lot of people here. So we've got, I got more bad takes, right? So you've got more just bad takes here, right? Got Sylvie Spark, the masked himbo VTube editor. Bro had one job, right? Saying bro had one job, right? And you're out here editing for all these folks, right? Once again, this is like, you've got somebody, Mia Malkova, TFM Johnny, CY VTuber, Simray, Kurichu, Ayumi, Ariella, Niuni, Mantisto, Bagan, like all these guys, right? It's a bad look on everybody, right? So you're working with these people, it's a bad look on everybody. Guys, these are not, it's not the time. Just because you have a political point. I get it. You have the right to shut the fuck up. Right? But now's not the time. King of Cringe says, members of your side have been murdered in a botched assassination attempt under your leadership. You're already in a civil war. You're losing. I wouldn't say it's already a civil war. I wouldn't say it's already a civil war. However, I would say this. This certainly brought us the closest it's ever fucking come. This is real fucking close right here. This is dancing us on the fucking knife's edge. We're 10 seconds to midnight on the doomsday clock on this one. Big Nothing Monster Man says people need to at least be open to accepting people's admission of being wrong or apologizing. If we never accept them, then there's no reason to apologize. No, I look, Big Nothing Monster Man. An apology is okay if it is sincere and heartfelt and genuine, right? A genuine apology is okay. And I do accept that if people are genuinely people make mistakes. I've made mistakes. Fuck, guys. I don't know if you guys know this. I voted for Obama twice, right? I'm not some diehard right-wing guy who's been right-wing all my life and whatever else. I voted for Obama. Or actually, no, wait. Sorry. Did I not? No, sorry. I did not vote twice. I voted once. I didn't vote in the first election. Or no, wait. Was it the first time or second time? I forget. Whatever. I voted for Obama at least once. It's fucking the morning. I haven't had my coffee. I don't have food. I'm fucking hungry here. I rolled over and did this right away. People make mistakes. Apologize for them. Right? Nick Cruiser said, legal mindset. I need to phrase this carefully. YouTube deleting my comment. I retweeted footage on X. SS watching criminal before he acted. We'll see. We'll see. There'll be a follow-up on that, Nick. I'm going to do more research. I want to be very careful and stick to primary facts here before we get into the rats and the theories and other stuff like that. I will do follow-up, I will do research, but, you know, and obviously there's going to be a legal investigation, a criminal investigation there should be of the negligence on the side of law enforcement, which I will cover because that's fucking nuts. Gordo Fabulous says it was a turn of the head that saved his life and us from a civil war. If he was facing forward on that shit and it got his ear, it would have been a very different conversation. Yes. It would be an entirely different conversation. Josh does the thing for 10, says, I'm a moderate, but regardless, any you know what attempt is not to be celebrated. Agreed. I don't care who it is. Trump did not deserve it, whether you like him or not. I couldn't agree more, man. And I celebrate that take. And thank you for being a reasonable moderate. There need to be more of you. The Range says, my boy Andrew has literally taken over as my favorite YouTuber since covering the Crash Recada's downfall. Keep it up, young brother. Cheers all. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You know, it's sad that people have fallen in this community. You know, I'll just say this real quick. And look, I'm not trying to go back on a different topic, but, you know, I wish there could be people I trusted to stream this with me. But unfortunately, a lot of other YouTubers have lost their credibility over the last 6 months to a year. And it's a goddamn shame because I would love to be co-streaming with other YouTubers. But unfortunately, a lot of people have proven themselves to be liars, snakes, you know, fucking beyond degenerate, just absolute bad human beings. So that's why a lot of times I rock my stream solo because I know I can trust myself and I can trust myself to be intellectually honest and just honest in general. Whereas I can't trust other streamers. I mean, look at Destiny. If I had that guy on here, could I trust him to be intellectually honest or just honest in general? I don't think so. DCV Titan said, my mistake wasn't from Secret Service, just someone passed around media. Pinned tweet by DC Drano. Okay. Thank you. Seamus Mowlin says, check locals. People will have top-down photos so you can see the shooter position by Trump. Thank you. Yeah, I got eyes all over the place. People are DMing me in Twitter. Oh, thank you for the Trump down, the top-down photo on locals. Thank you, Joe Schmo. Appreciate you, brother. This is a really good one from the Daily Mail. Let's take a look at this. This is really good, actually. Thank you so much, Joe Schmo, over on locals. Thank you, locals, Chads. Appreciate you, Beastie Boys, for one. And then Jay Voss says, you could like or dislike the guy, but this shouldn't be happening. He is still human in a democracy. The only thing you should have against him is your vote. I agree. The Tex Vet says, just sent you a post from Tim Kennedy that shows the Secret Service on the roof watching as the shit pops off. The one prone ducks and the other has him in scopes, then pulls head away and jumps at shot and tries to reacquire. Interesting. Gabby Cross says, mark my words, this will be in the history books. Scholars will have passionate debates over this. I indeed agree with that. Okay, here's the top down, guys. Here's the top down. Okay. So here's the Trump stage. Here's the shooter's location. There's 400 feet. So, okay. I know that some of you are in Commonwealth countries, right? So, or, you know, you're international, right? So 400 feet is about 122 meters. 122 meters. Okay. So he was apparently using an AR, right? The effective range of an AR is 500, 600 yards, right? So if we're talking about it, he was well within 600 yards, about 1,800 feet. So he was well within the effective range of an AR, assuming he was using an AR. I do believe he was using an AR. Right. Former president, okay, this is put up by the Daily Mail. Okay, so this is interesting. Former President Donald Trump's attempted assassin was not in the secure area for his speech, but used a sniper rifle from a roof across the field shortly after he fired his shot. Secret Service killed him. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. There's a clear line of sight. There's no way this shit shouldn't have been checked. If it wasn't checked, it should have been. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. About 121 meters. Yes, 121 meters. It's a long shot, but it's doable. It's a long shot, but it is doable. It is doable. Like, I don't know how many of you are shooters, but like, thank you for giving both men. It was my pleasure. I'm living in a meters country, so you know I'm trying to be international here, right? 300 meters point target, 500 meters area target. Yep. Sound like he was using a 22? Okay, it was a 22 LR conversion. Okay, thank you. Effective range is 300 meters. Okay. Is that what people are saying? If it was a 22, might change that, but I thought he was using an AR. Well, whatever. Point of the matter is, it was a doable shot. It was a doable shot. Okay. Look, I'm no fucking Chris Kyle. I'm no American Sniper here, right? But it's doable. Look, I mean, Text Vet here coming in saying, well within range. Military furthest shot with no scope for qualifying with an M4 is 300 meters. There you go. Military furthest shot with no scope for qualifying with an M4 16 is 300 meters. Slinger says, I'm not trusting any breaking info. The first I heard is claim that T was dead. Wait, what? Somebody said Trump was dead? Well, that's crazy. TMZ got a video of the shooter alive shooting. Okay, let's see about that. Bocce Boy says, assassination murder is a nonpartisan issue. People celebrating this are sick. I agree. Good old country boy would have allowed for windage. I don't think this person was an experienced shooter. But anyways, one, shooter seen on rooftop at with rifle, fires at Trump. Trump is hit in the ear. That's the definition of being shot. That's the definition of assassination attempt. Rally goers are tragically hit and killed. Secret Service snipers respond by firing back, blowing shooter's head off, according to a witness. The shooter's lifeless body is seen on a building, and they keep saying outside the security perimeter. No. Just because it's outside the rally area doesn't mean that's the security perimeter. I think they don't understand the difference between the rally area and the security perimeter. The security perimeter is wider than just the rally area. It's wider than just the area where the viewers of Trump are. The security perimeter is supposed to be broader than that. Very good top-down photo, though. Appreciate that. Gives you guys some perspective of the type of shot he had. It was a side shot. Once again, Trump looked the wrong way, just like glanced the wrong way. And it goes a different way. Wordy Sensei said, I'm not going to say this because DIA Secret Service hires, but this is because DIA Secret Service hires. Yeah. I mean, once again, I've showed the picture now a couple times, but you know, this is the person who allowed this to happen. I'm just going to leave the information here. She worked at Pepsi. Once again, let's focus on the merit. I don't even care. Look, I'm going to say it. I don't care the fact that she's a woman, right? Because there's plenty of women that would have been qualified for this job, right? There are plenty of badass women that would be qualified for this job. There's a lot of women I know that'd be qualified for this job that have a lot of serious security experience. They do exist. She worked at fucking Pepsi. That's not a qualifying experience. Once again, I'm focusing on the merit here. Shout out to Armchair Expert. Talked about gatekeeping and what to focus on. You know, it's not, oh, she's a woman, right? It's she had no merit. She did not merit this position. She did nothing to earn that position. The problem is she received that position without merit based on what probably was an identifying characteristic. Right? There's plenty of qualified women if they want to just pick a woman, right? Like Supreme Court justices, right? They're always talking about, oh, it's, you know what's really hilarious? Let's think about Supreme Court justices. They're always talking about, oh, first woman this, first woman that, until they don't like their politics, right? They don't celebrate Amy Coney Barrett. They celebrate Sotomayor and Kagan, right? Everyone ignores Clarence Thomas, right? Treat the guy like he's not even black, right? They just ignore that sort of stuff. It's selective stuff, you know? Oh, these people don't exist. Oh yeah, we don't acknowledge them. The Gina Caranos of the world. Right? 53 super chats. Okay, I am gonna try to go a little fast on this because I want to make sure I get to everybody here. Dan Life's Kingdom says Secret Service will be held accountable for negligence. I agree. Should be. Medmutt says in the Academy Award for Most Ignorant Hollywood Actor, putting 2 cents together goes to Robert De Niro. Oh God, I don't even want to know what that motherfucker has to say. Once again, I'm not even into bad Hollywood takes on this. That's going to be a separate episode because it's going to be so fucking bad. It's going to be absolutely disgusting. It's going to be, I was just going to say, and yes, my DMs are kind of blowing up right now. Yeah. But shout out to everybody who's staying reasonable. I have a lot of reasonable people in my DMs right now. I do appreciate all y'all. Just want to say that. And I am looking at them, but once again, I'm inundated right now. Rebecca Jones, who ran against Matt Gaetz in Florida and his son threatened to shoot up a school, is defending the assassination attempt. Yeah. Oh, wow. Somebody got a really good picture. Here is a close-up. Guys, this is graphic. So warning. This is very graphic. Here's a close-up of the ear. Warning, warning, warning. This is kind of graphic. There's blood and stuff. That's how close we got, guys. Definitely shot, right? That ain't fucking glass. That's a bullet, guys. That's a bullet. That's a bullet. Right? That's not glass. That's a bullet. You know? I don't want to show it to this. That's pretty, man. Oof. That is anybody saying he wasn't shot? Like, what does it take to be shot, guys? What does it take to be shot? What's your definition of being shot? I really want to know the mental jujitsu you have to go into to get over this. Let me scroll down. Archward Duner said, I report the memes, comments for inciting. Sorry, but you can't prove anything but intentional. I'm not trying to prove anything right now. I'm just stating the facts right now. I bet South Park is going to make Cartman metaphor over these TikTokers. Their teacher is Trump too. The TikTokers are already ridiculed. Indeed, they do. Thank you for that, Quantum. Bisha Moten says, I do wonder how many people complaining the guy missed make it a knock on the door from Secret Service for threatening a presidential candidate. If this was Biden, they would. So why are they treating Trump differently? That's what I want to know. There needs to be investigation. LJ Work says, apparently people found the shooter's Discord and the account was under investigation since the 3rd of July. Mind you, that's theory. I don't know. Once again, I'm just reading super chats. I'll read your super chat, guys, but that doesn't mean just because I read a super chat doesn't mean I am agreeing with it. I'm just reading it right now. I'm not speculating on shit I don't know, and that's not confirmed. That's another stream for the future, not right now. Right? Einhanda said, I was just talking with you the other day about most VTubers being blue-pilled, but I wasn't expecting them to self-snitch like this. Some people are fucking self-snitching right now, and it's disgusting. But there are good VTubers out there, right? I want to give a little shout out. I know she forwarded this to me, right? Shout out to my girl, Junie, who's a good friend of mine. She had a really good post here on Twitter about navigating politics, you know, and this is probably helpful for some, you know, junior VTubers here. You know, don't speak if you don't know, if you're not fully equipped to comment on them, present from both sides. You know, she's saying she doesn't tolerate fighting. Don't say more than you need. Back up what you say. News is news. Opinion is opinion. Know when to shut up. These are all very good points. So shout out to Junie for making some good points here. And shout out for the people that stay rational. I would rather celebrate people like Junie and others that stay rational and that are giving good takes rather than people like Destiny and Alyssa Mercanti who are giving bad takes, right? You know. Yeah, and once again, I'll show out. You've got dumbasses like Hassan here giving bad takes. This is another one. Thank you guys for sending this one. This one's the bad one.
As well as you saw he's clip farming harder than the new crop of FaZe talent. He's like FaZe Ronaldo. He's clip farming harder than Jinxie. He keeps throwing up his fucking fist.
Many of these Trump
horrible take needs to be that one needs to be fucking taken down too. Hassan needs to be hit for that one. Once again, people deserve to be shamed for this shit. Thinking this is okay, right? Thinking this is okay. Shame is a good thing. Bringing back shame. My lesson from Asia is that shame is a good thing sometimes. That's the wisdom of Asia, is that sometimes you need societal shame, right? You need societal shame. Okay, is this a new video? Sorry, I think somebody sent me a video here, alleged video of the shooter. Is this what I think it is? Okay, let's watch this real quick, guys. If this is what I think it is, holy fuck. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this footage. I think this is TMZ footage. Guys, I may get in trouble for this. So TMZ are huge copyright cucks. These people are massive copyright cucks. They are giant copyright cucks. So please like this video, share it out. They're probably going to try to, they're probably going to make me delete this because these people are really big fucking absolute cucks about their videos. So just please like the video, comment on the video, share it out, you know, whatever, you know, maybe you can clip this. If you want to clip this real quick, clip it and save it and post it on a bunch of different forums, places, right? So guys, you have my permission to clip this shit, right? TMZ is going to suppress coverage for sure. Right? This is fair use as fuck, but they always try to do it. Also, I know there's raiders, but so I guess welcome raiders. If you're coming through, we're covering the breaking news. This is what people are sending to me right now. Winning reality. Shut up.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
That's crazy. Whoever Ross is really fucking up here.
Dude, that's exactly why we need fucking Trump here.
Oh, fucking Secret Service don't fuck around, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, look, they're undercover.
Where's that one?
So they had the crazy thing is they were yelling about this dude before he made the shots. So they were yelling about the dude. Look at this in the beginning. This is when he's still alive. So he's alive there. He's alive in this shot. And people spotted him and they're yelling and screaming about it. That's the crazy part. You know? Yeah. Real crazy. But, you know, no way. No way. But yet CNN tries to run shit like this. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at a rally. Fuck you. Okay? Evan Vucci. You fucking kidding me right now? This is what the press is putting out here. This is why nobody trusts the press. This is why nobody trusts the press. This is why reasonable people are like, what the fuck is going on? This is why news is just like so polluted. After he falls at a rally, this is moral bankruptcy. Holy fucking shit. Thank you guys. By the way, thank you to everybody who's been sending me stuff. If I don't get to you, thank you for sending it, even if I don't get to you. Hold on, let me see. Is this a shooter right here? Hold on, let me see real quick. I think somebody has a, oh man. What? Okay, well maybe people, what? Okay, whatever. That's a weird one. Yeah, I was like, I'm watching this clip and I'm like, I'm not playing that one. I'm not playing that one. Okay, I am gonna play I'm reluctant to show any other memes because this is something deadly serious, but I am gonna show this one because literally 5 people have sent me this one internationally. And this is the only thing I'm gonna show that's like even sort of a meme. It is a meme, but it's the only thing I'm gonna show today. I'm gonna show one, which is from Culture Crusader, but I've seen this from many people. You redirect the bullet, didn't you? You crazy yellow bastard. No one shall harm my Nakama. This is Abe over here. Right. R.I.P. Abe. Only meme I'm going to show today. Just one. Just one. All right. And thank you, those guys who are sending me stuff on Twitter, on Discord. I do appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you for all that. I mean, really, part of the reason why I'm able to do coverage is because of a community like you. I want to give a special shout out to every member of the Base Legal Mindset, all you guys who are members, whether you're a gift membership or not. And also thank you, Triple J, for the donation of memberships. It's because of dedicated members like you that I can bring this coverage breaking. I'm incentivized to get out of my bed every day and do the best fucking job out there on the internet of reporting the news. I try to keep it to legal stuff, but sometimes there are world events that I, as somebody who lives abroad, as somebody who hears from people all around the world, feel compelled to cover. And yes, there's going to be legal aspects to this. There will be. The investigation will be legal, right? The dereliction of duty, the negligence, that's a legal side. There's a legal side to this. But the reason why I get out of bed to cover stuff is because I know I have people like you that enjoy my coverage, that appreciate it, that support me. So I just want to say thank you guys for being behind me. Thank you guys for joining. There's 3,500 of you. I really appreciate you. I know you don't always like all of my coverage. I know that some people don't give a fuck about VTubers. Some people don't give a fuck about Disney. Some people don't give a fuck about the Supreme Court, right? Maybe there's some topic you don't give a shit about, right? I get it. But I do appreciate it for joining me when things are, important. And also whenever there's a breaking, a big story, I appreciate that you guys enjoy coming over to my streams, enjoy talking with me, and enjoy this community. And I hope it's a place that's welcome for you into the future and welcome for lots of types of people with lots of types of views to discuss stuff in a rational, reasonable way, right? So thank you guys. Just want to give a quick thank you. And Jabongo said, I want to say thank you for doing this. Stream is very important and informative. I appreciate rational mindset. Thank you. That's what I try to bring. Legal mindset is about being your own judge. But part of that is having the facts and being able to discern what is reasonable and rational versus what is delusional. And there are people that are stepping over into delusion, and that's what needs to be called out. We need to be brought back into, this is an assassination attempt. This is factual. Someone was shot factually. Something needs to be done about this factually. It needs to be factually investigated. These are all things that need to happen, right? Also, somebody died here. There needs to be respect, right, for that. I'm with the sentiment that Elon's got here, right? Hope for his rapid recovery, fully endorse President Trump and hope for his rapid recovery. Absolutely wish that Trump recovers as quickly as possible from this. Austin says, became a new YouTube member. Thank you. Malevolent says, I work retail and I gave a lady a single shiny penny today to change her 1 cent. She told me that she'd hold me to my word. That was a damn lucky penny. Tankrad says, where were the cops or Secret Service on that roof? They used to take all the high ground around the president. Shot equal hole in blood. Yes. Definition of shot, Tankrad. And yeah, that's what I always saw anytime I've been to presidential events. Many of them actually, when they're in Miami, they're on all the rooftops. That's a clear rooftop. Why were they not on that rooftop already? They should have already been there on that rooftop. The fact that they weren't was negligent. The fact that they weren't already on that rooftop, that shooter should have had to have been in a gun battle. He should have been in a gun battle with Secret Service on that roof. He should have been in CQB with Secret Service. There should have been no way that he got that far. Shaman says, FYI, Kim Cheadle, SS director, was former director of Biden's VP SSD till she left for Pepsi after. Okay. So she had some experience. Okay? But I'm bringing into doubt her overall capability after this. It does make you question. Also, there's some reports, I'm not going to get into here. There's some reports that the person that was named is the wrong person. This is why kind of reporting on stuff may be speculative. So I don't want to jump out there and say the person that was named is the person, because there's that may be the wrong person. Let's give the naming part a little bit of time. Okay. All right. There's one more Abe meme I'm going to show here, guys. Sorry, I have to show one more Abe meme. Right. See a space cowboy. Right. Mr. President, why did you suddenly turn your head? Well, for a moment, I thought I heard the voice of an old friend. That's a good one, right? And RIP to Abe, by the way. RIP to Abe. Vid Soma says, just so you know, CNN headline shot was fake, just people memeing. Okay, well, there you go. So let me be very clear because I'm fucking rational. I do apologize for that. If that was fake. I know that at least one of them was real. The one on the website was real. The one on the website was real. I think the one that I posted on Twitter was fake. Then, I guess, right? But thank you for that. Thank you for that. Do you think Biden team will justify its lunacy? I don't know. We'll see what the statement is. I'll cover it. And this is why I want to take some time after this to get the facts. I typically try to take a beat to get the facts with stuff. I think we've gotten some good facts so far. DeadTube says name of the shooter has been released. 20-year-old PA kid. I think the name may be wrong, so let's wait on that. Right? I'm not gonna. There's another person who put the name up there. Joe King Lee. I see your super chat. I'm not gonna read it. Right? Might be incorrect. Let's wait on that. Mr. Mance has been said before, probably will for a while, some serious Teddy Roosevelt energy, indeed. Lest we forget the Bernie Bro shooter at the GOP baseball practice. I remember that. This and Trump today, both moments that almost in an absolute disaster, indeed. They originally ran with Trump fell. That is true. Logan Mias says, I wonder how Robert De Niro felt about this. Nobody cares. Viewer says, even Vucci caught the pick that go down in history. That's going to be a crazy history. Evan Vucci caught that pick. Yeah, it is going to be going down in history. Semi-Eclectic says, this has potential to be on par with the Boston incident of 1770. It's a big one. Stephen Miller said, I find it disgusting how people on Twitter are upset that Trump isn't dead. Our morals and common sense are going down the drain. Couldn't agree more. Super Iron Bob said, I fully believe that many multinational corporations do participate in limited PMC activities out of necessity sometimes. It's true. They do. That's very much proven, especially in third world countries. But if the U.S. is becoming a third world country, that's a bad thing. And thanks everybody for sending me stuff. I want to give a special shout out. Lumi, Scorpid, Brandon, Not K, TexVet, Accidental, FarmD. Thank you. And thank you for sending me stuff on the deranged of some people here right now. Right? People are just fucking deranged. I cannot tell you how deranged people are. Although anime is cathartic, and I am appreciative of those that sent me this, right? Who sent me this, right? Same energy, guys. Same energy. Actually, like, it's shocking, the side by side there. I'll post the side by side on that one, but that is shocking. That similarity is striking. I see it. Douglas Diaz, thank you for the 5 Legal Mindset memberships supporting the channel. Thank you so much. You've been a fucking Chad supporting the channel, and I want to thank you for every single donated membership. It really, really helps out. Thank you. Catfire said, I guess this is what you call a mask off moment. Yes, and I'm happy for it. And people are going mask off. I mean, people telling me Destiny is like he would agree with me. I doubt it. I mean, look what he's posting right now. All I see is Biden up +1 in Pennsylvania, ? He decides to post that now. Right? There's literally somebody's fucking dead. Right? This is somebody dead here. Sorry for I should have warned you guys. Warning, that's fucking blood. But like, somebody got shot dead here. Right? And he's saying, all I see is Biden up +1. Bro, that's fucked. It's just absolutely fucked. Somebody's sending me the the windage chart for a 22 LR. Bro, crazy. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody who's sending me stuff. I do appreciate y'all. I'm not, and once again, I'm no firearms expert. I shoot when I'm in the US, and actually I'm going to go to a range here pretty soon. I've got a good amount of guns in the US. I do have a 22 in the US and a shotgun and a pistol as well, a Taurus revolver. Really fun shoot, really fun shot. I like this picture. Let's go this way. Mr. Squiggle says, it was just an accident. It was a fat Antifa's pants button that snapped and flew at Trump. Yes, just an accident. Private Pile said the Babylon Bees headline is peak comedy. CNN, clumsy Trump, his head hits head on bullet. Well, B coming through on that one. That's funny. Texas Vet says, from 1 millimeter to Civil War comment was because 1 millimeter to the side, it would have off Trump. Yes, he would have been dead. He would have been dead. Yes. Gimme Dat Dome says, have you ever tried a Pepsi? Pretty fucking life-changing. Also, PepsiCo from which state? I don't know. VTech says, Tricky Wee made an apology tweet. Okay, well, I'll go to their apology tweet. I'll read their apology tweet here while I'm Googling this. While I'm Googling this here. Okay. All right. Let me read the quick apology tweet. I messed up with a very poor taste tweet. I made an impulsive, stupid joke in the heat of the moment and immediately regretted it. I jumped the gun, not knowing the full story of the situation, to jump on the bandwagon of missing your shot tweets, believing that no one was harmed. I have educated myself and I am incredibly sorry. While I'm all for a good joke, this was not one of them. It was highly insensitive. I would never advocate for anyone getting hurt. It was a childish moment. The JK tweet was an attempt to lighten the mood, but it made it seem even more insensitive to a very serious situation. I'm very sorry. The not giving a fuck tweet was directed at a replier, not the situation itself. Okay, well, I hope this person has a true come to Jesus moment, or really true, and I don't mean that in a religious sense. I mean that in the sense of a true self-reflection moment where they genuinely change their life after this and stop being so emotional, impulsive, and reacting to stuff like that. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Japanese Twitter is going crazy over this right now. Most comments I've seen are people comparing this to Shinzo Abe and remembering how long they get along. That's where all the memes are coming from. They're coming from that, right? Let's get to the rest. We got 45 comments to get through. Holy shit. I'm going to get to them, guys. Don't worry. Recon Havoc says, Sam Beckett needs to take a leap to fix what broke. Watoodle said, I'm not in left versus right. It's sane versus insane. I agree. Stumbo says, after this scary question is what comes next. I think we're going to be okay. I think because of this means we're fine. We're still on track, baby. This means we're okay. If this was anything else, it would be completely different. This was important. This is an important moment for healing. I'm telling you guys. This sideshow man says, looks like a Redditor. A predator? With the word Reddit? Yeah. Alpha O says, the fact that people celebrate and then backpedal when others get hurt is disgusting. Yes, they should not. If no one else was hurt. See, that's what about Wee's apology. Would she have apologized if it was just Trump? I don't think so. That's the disgusting part. Flag is upside down and mirrored. Rest goes hard as fuck. Yeah, I know. I get it. It's not perfect, but it's the shot we have, which is I'd rather take reality than Photoshop. This is not Photoshopped. Professional gentleman says, sounds like a injured party or their families have grounds for a lawsuit. Absolutely. They should be suing the Secret Service for sure. Junie said, I really hope that VTubers, but it's going to be hard because it's hard to put liability on those guys. I really hope VTubers tweeting about this shit doesn't apply to VShojo. I'm so pissed. None of this shows how to handle themselves online politically. I don't think I've seen any VShojo tweeting about this. I don't think, Junie, but I haven't seen it all tweets on the internet. I really hope people shut the fuck up about this, especially if they don't have experience covering political events, right? You're very right about that, Junie, and I really appreciate your coverage because if you don't know how to cover politics, you're going to really fuck this one up. Be very careful, guys, and whether you're a VTuber or a regular streamer, if you don't know how to cover politics, don't fucking do it. Even I have fucked up multiple times trying to cover politics, and I don't cover politics perfectly. It's really hard to cover politics in a good way, especially to be objective and neutral. It's really hard. Really hard. Cowboy said, I didn't notice any air patrol. Pretty sus to me. Industrious Bear says the flag is correctly displayed. Dang, people need to read the US flag code. So we're getting the flag wars here. Weird. I hear Trump's marketing team warning an inch or two to the left, and they would have gotten an eye patch. No, that's a headshot. It's not an eye patch. Chaos Smash says, why does scum like this have to be on the same planet as us? I don't know. We're in the worst timeline sometimes. Artemo says fictional movies like Shooter show that the Secret Service and FBI have perimeters as big as 1 mile. How can authority be as incompetent than a fake movie? Mercenary says calling Trump a coward is like calling Jesus a demon. Interesting. Mr. Squiggle says there was one I saw earlier that read something along the lines of Secret Service interrupts Trump rally. What? Monster Lord says typical public media and press trying to make damage control and make believe. It's Spin City out there right now. Professional Gentleman says it's almost like mass doesn't hide piece of shit stench. In fact, let's just go to the CNN website and let's see if they've changed their headline. Okay, I'm going to go to CNN right now. Okay, so finally, CNN has come around. So I'm going to the website. This is live, right? This is why I fucking hate these people, right? Also, my ads know I'm looking for a new desktop. Shooting was an assassination attempt against Trump, FBI says. So if the FBI didn't say it, they wouldn't believe it, right? This is what's implied here, is that if the FBI doesn't say it, they don't believe it, which, where was the fucking FBI in preventing this? Okay? Where's the FBI in preventing this? Says the FBI. For 50 Malaysian ringgit says, if it happens to other parties, will be called a conspiracy or government takeover. Oh yeah, if this happened to Biden, this would have been a coup. They would have called this a coup in about 2 seconds. They would have said, oh yeah, this is a coup. Right. Sornagario says, saw the picture of the would-be. He looked like a Downy. Yeah, look pretty weird. Vasuka 90 said, I can't believe I found out Trump got shot at from a meme on Twitter first thing in the morning. It's crazy, right? And appreciate you for the Nungroy Thai bot. Kopkun Kap. Ale Online says, my family was supposed to sit behind the gentleman that got the worst of it. Really? All visibly shaken up. I'm glad they put them in the wrong place. Listen, Ale, I'm glad your family's okay. My thoughts go out to you. That must be crazy to think about that. That reminds me of my good friend in Paris, who she's a really close friend of mine. She's a graphic artist. She makes games. I'm not going to dox her, but she was supposed to go to see the Eagles of Death Metal at the Bataclan. And if you know anything about what happened in France, this was years ago. The Bataclan, a bunch of Islamic terrorists came in and shot up the concert, killed multiple people. Her best friend, who she was supposed to go with, was hit by 30 bullets. She went into a multi-month coma that she only barely survived from. By the luck of God, the grace of God, she survived and came out of this coma, right? My friend probably would have been dead, right? And it reminds me of that. There's moments like that, right? I remember I was actually going to the Champs-Elysees one day when there was a failed terrorist attack. I was near the London Bridge when there was like a stabbing, thing. And I think about that sort of shit when that shit happens, right? Like I was real fucking close, like almost being in the wrong place, and I give some thanks to whatever's out there, whether it's luck or whether it's a divine being. I am thankful for every day I have on this world. And I give a prayer that everyone else is able to have a happy, healthy life, because no one deserves to be gunned down because of politics. No one deserves that. Potato says, I was in the army. 150 meters is extremely easy shot, even with no scope. 200 meters is where it gets hard. Yeah, all the army guys are calling in and saying, and I'm getting a lot of DMs from the army guys saying, I can make that shot. They're like, yeah, I can make that shot. Matthias says, the Secret Service either failed to secure an obvious sight line or they saw it as a risk and ignored it. Well, that's even worse. 100% of the people responsible for security failed. Yeah, either way, it's a failure. That's what I'm on. That's where I am at legally. Either way, this is a gross failure. There's no way to make this turd and polish it up. It's not okay, right? Pseudo Snark says, vet out of practice 2 years ago was popping half-gallon milk jugs at 100 yards, iron sights. See what I mean? Enterprise Grey Goose said his head is definitely still on. Saw a close-up pic. TMZ footage in Twitter DM. Yep, got that one. Thank you. Will said, well, that was well within the Secret Service zone to clear and secure all rooftops. Someone should be fired, but politics trumps doing the job in the government. Indeed, this is what happens when you get political hires. Hoppy 800 said a third of a millimeter closer in Civil War II would have happened. Thrashnuva said every future Trump appearance will be a reminder that they fucked up and they fucking missed. Nova said, you know what's gangster though? Trump officially has more cred than any hip hop pretender out there. Literally, Trump has been falsely accused in court. Trump has survived a fucking shoot up, right? It wasn't a drive-by, but it was an assassination attempt. It was the ops, right? He survived the ops, right? He's got hella cred now. JD said, does Alex Jones' case set legal precedent for Dems promoting violence or damages from it? It's getting there. Yeah, it does set precedent because it goes both ways, JD. It goes both ways. King Conda said this person recording the TMZ footage couldn't have held the camera straight to save their life. They're in a stressful situation. They're a fucking normie. They're civilian, right? They're not even a experienced, photographer. They're probably just somebody holding their fucking phone that was probably recording Trump and they just turned their phone to the side, right? Thank God we have good phones nowadays that have good quality video so we can get this stuff out there because God knows mainstream media wouldn't fucking put that out there. So, yeah, apparently, and I know many people are reporting this, and thank you for tagging me, but apparently the guy whose name was out there is the wrong guy, right? So there was somebody out there who's the wrong guy. Freddie O'Tonnell in Spinoza says, if he was allowed to get away with multiple shots, does that still say at level that? No, it's gross negligence. That's what I'm saying. There's basic negligence and gross negligence. They got multiple shots off, right? And they didn't get him right away. Hoppy 800 says, those who wanted Trump to be hit, it would have caused Civil War II and would have ended millions of innocent people's lives. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Nixon Daydream says Congressman Ron Jackson from Texas said Fox News says his nephew got grazed in the neck by a bullet at the rally. That's sad. Well, prayers go out to his nephew. Hopefully he makes a recovery. Herzog Karl von Österreich Chechen saved 5 legal mindset mentions. 5 Geschenken. Appreciate you. Thank you for the gifts. Gifting you this. Bella, thank you for the 10 legal mindset gifts. Thank you. Karl von Österreich and Bella, your memberships help me do this on a regular basis. I really appreciate you for giving those gifts. Thank you so much. Brandon Lesko, what's up, brother? Said, yeah, the world would be a millimeter to the right. Just a millimeter, brother. 1 millimeter. And this would be clown world. Down the VTuber rabbit holes. I was going to go to bed when I saw the stream. Learned of the attempt. How crazy it is. Today was one of my happiest days. Before I slept, I learned. Okay, sorry. You probably had more there, brother, but I don't know what you learned. It cut you off. So, but I'm sorry this ruined one of your happy days. Okay. I'm sorry. I've been having a good day too. I was having a good day, taking a rest. I had a good sleep. I had a good time. And then the shit goes down. King Lugia gifted 1 legal mindset membership. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you appreciate this coverage, the best thing you can do is smashing the like button. That'll help that. Share it out there. Clip this. You have my full permission to clip this. And also shout out to everybody on Locals. I appreciate all you guys giving me good information. I'm trying to keep up with everything you guys post. You guys are posting a lot of shit. Okay, I'll post one meme from Locals because there is a good meme here. This is solid, so I'll post this one. This is one making the rounds. Trump meme making the rounds. Right. Okay. I'll allow this meme. I'll allow this meme. This meme is cathartic. This meme leads to healing. Pepe Trump leads to healing, right? It really does. It really does. You know, we need a little bass frog to heal the nation right now. You know, I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Thank you guys. You guys are fucking based as shit. I really love you guys. You guys are the best fucking chat out there. Shout out to the BLM, the base legal mindset. You guys are absolutely great. And honestly, guys, I'm so thankful to have a diverse, and I don't mean this in a fucking weird, woke way. I actually mean I now have such a diverse audience. I have people of all races, genders. I've even got people of different sexual orientation. I know people think I'm some phobe. I've got lesbians, I've got trans, I've got bisexual, I've got tons of people watch me. I've got Democrats, I've got Republicans, I've got people from all countries, from all over the world, from Asia, from Africa, from Europe, from South America, North America, even goddamn Canada, even Canada. Can you believe it? Canada. I got Canadians watching me. It's weird. It's really weird. And I'm so thankful for that. I really am. I truly am. And I'm thankful that you guys trust me with, you know, your views and watching me. It really means a lot to me. And I've grown a lot as a streamer, and I have changed, and I've made fuck ups. And I appreciate that, even though I have fucked up at times and I've made mistakes, that you guys are with me and you guys trust me for your coverage of this. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me as a person. It makes me feel good doing this day to day, and thankful and blessed to be in a position where I can wake up and cover news and get on and talk with you guys, interact with you guys day to day. I am so fucking thankful for that. And my life does not go out one day where I'm not fucking thankful for that. I'm about to fucking cry. I'm so thankful for that. So really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Really. Wherever you are in the world, I appreciate you. I really do. Sergeant Buck, thank you as a member. Stephen Miller says, do you think Trump's re-election has been secured? I think it's, I mean, once again, I'm a factual person. There's no way that after this, once again, somebody in China tweeted me, and also I got an Instagram that he's going to get reelected. It is known. It is known that this is, it's happening. And you don't take a shot at somebody unless they have a chance to win, right? No shooter is going to shoot at somebody who's a loser. Will Davis said this was a chip shot for anyone passing basic training in the Army. You literally have to do further than that to qualify with janky, super used iron sights. Exactly. There you go. Thank you, Will. JP Ravenflower said, my roommate saw a video on news and said that Trump pointed to where the bullet came and said, fuck you. Don't know if it's true, but it's kind of funny. I didn't see that. That's not the clip I saw. Enterprise, the Grey Ghost said, reminder, the U.S. right wing is the single most heavily armed demographic on the planet, outgunned both the U.S. and Chinese military combined by multiple orders of magnitude. They're trying to disarm a lot of people in the United States, but yes, they are armed, right? There's a lot of people. And I would hate for there to be a situation where those people feel the need to, where there was a need to be a strike back moment, like a civil war moment. You kill Trump and the Industrious Bear says the absolute Uber Chad moment was Trump shouting fight a few times with a fist raised, right? Yeah, that was a Chad moment. Etzka Stelmeyer says the day my brother was killed, the worst day of my parents' lives. When I got stabbed, I'm told it nearly broke them before they knew it was okay. I feel for the family of victims, and my heart goes out for those, because my family, part of my family, I've said this before, they run funeral homes. I have a deep respect and consideration for those that pass away. My heart goes out to those that are trying to contact a family member who they will never contact again, who they will never talk to again. My heart goes out to those people. My prayers, my thoughts are with those people. And in a genuine way, in a real way, that is the worst thing to ever have to deal with. I'm so sorry for the person that lost their life and those that are critically injured. I pray for those that are critically injured to recover. And, I pray for them to get the best doctors, the best help they have out there. Best part about the legendary photo is that the criminal never got to see it. Amen. Amen to that. And if they only knew, would they have made that shot? Matt Schrodinger said, Trump is lucky the guy didn't aim for center mass. This was no marksman. No, this was a fucking guy who went out, probably had very little to no practice, and took this shot. Fucking soy boy. Professional Gentleman said, if it were up to me, I'd honor you honorary Canadian citizen, eh? No, I will not take it. Fellas who said, update, the shooter was correctly identified. The guy you showed self-reported as a prank precursor. Yeah, it's true. Pink Husky said, just a theory, but it wouldn't surprise me that the FBI may have used some undercover agent like the Whitmer kidnapping. Who knows? We're going to see when it gets down the line. I don't want to do too much speculation right now. Yamoto Man said, someone tried to make a compilation of all the people self-reporting being horrible. Thank you for the coverage. Yeah, Libs of TikTok did that. That's the one that we showed. But there's even more. So there need to be like a full compilation of that. Maybe Eagle, you're in the chat. Clip out. So this is from my Clipper. Clip out all of the bad takes we've shown during this and just make like a mega clip of that. Just that, okay? And my reaction to all that. Just all the bad takes, right? So Legal Mindset reacts to bad takes. Do it. Got it. You're the man, Eagle. Shout out to Eagle. Eagle's in the chat. I know it's not an emoji, normal emoji, but I mean, you could just like make an eagle or something, you know? Or E in the chat for Eagle. He's my Clipper. He does a really great job. Thank you for him. He's a hard worker. He gets shit done really quick. So shout out to Eagle. Yeah, there he is. Eagle Clipping Channel. There he is. Shout out to him. He's a fucking Chad, right? Does great work. Appreciate him. Ricardo Espina said, eyewitness who pointed to the shooter said the police and SS didn't have a line of sight. This is failure of planning by the Secret Service. Yes. My hero, Magademia. Oh, no. The text vet says, definitely meme out that comparison. That will get the kids on it. Super powerful. Memes are powerful. Abiko Yoki said, if Elon didn't make up his mind before, he sure did now. Wolf Spain said, it seems like Destiny went crazy once his wife left him. Yep. He's losing it, man. Jemson for €5 says, just woke up. Which timeline is this? Did Trump just win the election prematurely? He was already winning. This just kind of sealed the deal. I mean, his polling was great. So he's just doing even better now. Nora said, so Trump is Senator Armstrong confirmed? No, he's not Senator Armstrong. Blake, the Chud Armstrong. Blake C137 says, Shannon Sharpie on Twitter has a video of the Secret Service sniper watching the bad guy before the bang. Wait until the bang, taking him out. I'll bite, but once again, I'm really worried about a lot of information, whether that is reliable or not, or real or not, or whatever else. So I'm very, very, very reluctant. Okay, so I think this one, okay, the sniper shots. We got a sniper shot. Okay, we can watch that. Let's watch the sniper shot. Thank you for alerting me to that. And guys, thank you for letting me know good information. And thank you for sending me and funneling me good information during the stream. That's why I do these streams, because you guys can do that.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
So they did have an elevated position, but why they didn't have command over that other position is very interesting to me. But yeah. Oh, obviously, sorry guys, I should have given a graphic content warning. That's a sniper right there. Those were the Secret Service snipers. The Secret Service snipers taking the shots. Let's see. Thank you for everybody sending me stuff. I do appreciate y'all. And appreciate all y'all that are sending me stuff on all the platforms. Let me check locals here real quick. I got a tip here from Xander's Rant. Thank you, Xander. Appreciate you. And nice meeting you in Tokyo as well. Sorry. It's from Ben SC. Ben SC for a $1 tip says, political arguments are normal. Political violence is not. Yes. Arguments, okay. Violence, not okay. I'm okay with arguments. Lines were crossed today that I never thought I would live to see. Absolutely agree about lines crossed. Yeah. And it's third world level lines. It's third world level lines. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what else we got here? We got Shoryu. Said, I'm just sickened by the internet. That's all I'm saying. Yes. Today has actually made me really disappointed with a lot of people on the internet. But you know what was redemptive? Memes. Memes are healing. Memes are cathartic. Like, they are cathartic. And this is cathartic. King Luigi said, this is upsetting. I'm going to wait till MSIA, Evening News. Okay. Rosie One says, why didn't the Secret Service use their drones? I don't know. They should have had drones, right? Where the fuck were they? Where the fuck were they? Will Davis said, this is a get your guns moment for some, but for most, it's to invest in ammo and guns for the resale moment. Prices just skyrocketed for ammo. I bet guns and ammo are going up big time. Big time. Baseball Worldwide said the key question is whether or not this was incompetence or purposeful negligence. I heavily lean towards the latter at this point. I agree. David Davis says, I have educated myself as purely a PR statement, not an actual remorse. I think Tricky Wee's apology, look, I appreciate that it's an attempted apology. I don't think it's as conclusive and as wholehearted as it could have been, but it is an apology. I'll go by where they act in the future, but what they said was really disgusting, was truly vile, and it wasn't funny. Crispy Coin says a lot of people reporting the name of the shooter have got it wrong. Yes, it's true. And now I've said it multiple times. The initial name may not be accurate, so do not run with that, right? Let's give it a day before we go into details of the shooter, okay? Let's give it a day. Years of leftist dogma led to the attempt on the 45 and propaganda, which was pushed by the media. Hypnotic and Rapture said the legendary image should be made a legal mindset emote. It may be. It's a good one. Emperor Creatine says, take with massive piles of salt. Rumors coming that local PD wanted to take the shot, but Secret Service would not let them. They told Secret Service to fuck themselves and shot. Really? Okay, that would be a crazy rumor in theory. That's a crazy rat. That's a crazy one. Weird Galay for GTQ14. Actually, I don't even know what's GTQ currency. What is that actually? Is that guineas? Oh, Guatemalan Quetzal. Thank you so much. So for 14 Guatemalan Quetzal, which is 65 Thai baht, which is about $2. Thank you. So third world here, nah, that doesn't even happen here. Yeah, true. Guys, it's been fucking nuts. Okay, it's been absolutely nuts. We got two more locals over here. Let me grab these real quick. My Legal Mindset locals. Appreciate y'all. So you have Xander's rant for $1 saying, I was like, I didn't send you anything. Thank you, Xander. And another $1 saying, just trying to get me to give you more money, huh? Yes, Xander. It was just a trick for you to get me to message me on locals. Senpai just wanted your attention. Thank you for noticing me. That said, guys, listen, out there, stay safe. Make sure you tell your loved ones you want them. Enjoy life as it's meant to be enjoyed, triumphantly, happily. Have the same spirit that, and I know this is going to trigger people. Have the same spirit of Donald Trump after surviving this. You too are in your life are going to go through times when people are going to take a shot at you. They're going to come for you and they're going to fucking miss. And what you got to do is don't cry, don't sit there, don't hodl. You hold your fucking fist up, proud as a motherfucker, and you say, I am still here. You took a shot at the king and you fucking missed. Get up, get out there and do it. Whatever goal you have, whatever mission you have for your life, you can do it. Some plus ultra shit. Right? You can get out there and do it. You can accomplish it. Make sure you're going out there and accomplishing things in your life. Make sure you're telling your loved ones how much you love them and appreciate them. Make sure you are enjoying the joy and happiness of life and all the beautiful things it has to offer us, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey on YouTube, which is a significant part of my life. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all you guys. I'm just going to do a regular ass intro tonight because I want to keep it solid. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being members. Thank you for joining me on this crazy fucking world we have on life. And as long as they don't put a bullet right fucking here, I'm going to be here reporting till the day I fucking die. I'm going to be doing this shit as long as I can do it. I'm going to be here for you guys and reporting on stuff like this. Until next time, guys, take care. Stay based. Peace.